Everyone, and welcome back to another exciting episode of Pokemon D&D Ice as I get the bot to join the channel. Okay, that is done now. Sure. Yes. Well, exciting episodes and frigid fortitude. I can't think of any other F words except a bad one. I can't. Okay, so let's recap. Quill, you're going to take the stage for a recap.
Yes, should be pretty quick. We started off the last episode, pretty much waking up and heading down to the meet with Uriel to see who we would be working with. We saw a bunch of quote-unquote bunk beds, which we figured out were part of a funeral rite after asking around about them. We team up with a Tinkaton named Claudia, a Surfetch named Zacharis, and everyone's favorite Zorua named Loki. We get into a bit of a heated topic. We talk about the laws and edicts with Uriel. Don't really get anywhere other than Sabrina's dreams being crushed once again. But eventually we just leave it at that and head out to the east side of the continent where we quite quickly get jumped by Shin Pao, who nearly kills Sinbad within 2 turns of the combat starting. But Sabrina saves Sinbad with her ward projection, and then she melts Shin Pao's mind, almost literally, before Loki finishes it off. So now Loki is in its crosshairs for next time, assuming it even gets the chance. After that, we kind of hunker down for the night after a fruitless search for loot, for lack of a better term, and get into an even bigger debate with Claudia, which we won't go into the details of because it would take far too long. And that's pretty much where we ended.
Okay, wonderful. You will have the re-rolls of the session, but you'll probably just give it to someone who fails a very clutch roll.
Yes.
Okay.
That's what the re-rolls are for.
All right. Well, we will start with where we left off last time. After the debate about the Hallowed Flames stance on the edicts that were put in place after the Sorcerer Lords brought about oppression and conquest, we bring ourselves back to the eastern side of the continent, into a small little camp, maybe 2 or 3 tents up. You could still cast the Lehman's tiny hut, but all it would give you is just protection for the night. Do you think you'll do that? Or are you just gonna...
I mean...
It's a spell slot. You're not getting back for using it.
Well, it's a ritual.
Or a ritual that might go terribly wrong. I don't know if we want to risk that.
I thought we just had a tarp set up over one of the things.
It wasn't enough to actually make it protection from the elements.
We'll just go.
We can't get protection from the elements anyway.
I mean, getting attacked, putting up the hut for the purposes of getting attacked in the middle of the night.
I see. Well, that might be worth it then. What do you think, guys?
Getting mugged is usually bad.
Yeah, especially out here.
All right, and you invite...
might want to risk the ritual.
I have 10 hit points.
Are you going to invite everyone inside the hut too?
Yeah.
All right.
It's better we're all safe. She's not going to talk just yet because something's going to happen, and she can't leave the hut once it does. So.
All right. Yeah. So.
What she is going to do though is use her Pearl of Power to restore that 2nd level spell slot that she used.
Okay. Yep. You can do that. And when does a Pearl of Power recharge?
The next dawn.
All right. So that's one of the things that will come back tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's actually going to be quite good out here.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, before Sabrina gets down and ritualing, Loki will go up to her and say, Sabrina, can we talk?
She looks up from the book and cancels the ritual that she's about to cast and gets up and nods. Sure.
Alright. We'll only... And Loki says to everyone else, we'll only be away for a bit. Don't worry too much unless you see spells firing.
Right.
Okay. So as
Alright.
Sabrina and Loki go a little way away from the camp, and once they're kind of out of earshot, she says, "Alright, what is it?"
I could tell how much that conversation is bothering you. I apologize on their behalf. The edicts is a touchy subject, especially among the Howled Flames. It's not easy to argue on behalf of arcade casters due to how strictly they are held. If it helps at all, I understand your pain. When you mentioned how you're being judged for what you hold, it struck a chord in me. I don't believe the edicts can be changed here now, but I do agree that they do need to be.
That's what makes you different from the rest, Loki. Where you've come from in life, everything you've been through, you know what it's like to be on the wrong end of things. You know what it's like to want to be accepted for what you are. I just wish it was simple for me to turn my back on being a mage as it was for you to, you know. I'd have to give up everything I've worked for. Then again, I've just lost everything anyway. Again.
If you mean what happened with the MDRA, well, to be honest, how vague you were about it didn't help, but I understand. Still, this conflict was likely inevitable if they had ambitions towards the tower. Even without what you guys said, either we'd reach the tower first, or they managed to get their group of adventurers to it. Either way would cause tensions to increase drastically. Don't blame yourself for it.
I'm just trying to protect innocent people. The Maleficent is a blunt but otherwise good person. Her only crime is saying that she doesn't agree with the edicts, and the edicts don't even technically say that you can't do that. She's followed every single one of them otherwise.
I don't mean that. I mean the one who gave you the order to go to the tower. As for the Maleficent, it's like what I said. The sword did not react to what you said when you said that she was innocent, so I believe you. I understand why you didn't put her name in the mix, and I hope her name could be cleared.
Oh, well, like I said, don't shoot the messenger. As far as I'm concerned, every mage in the MDRA could be a victim of forceful seizure and will blindly follow orders.
Loki paused for a second before saying, I would ask for some amount of proof, but I also can't deny it myself. While we don't evict anyone in the Howled Flames for anything other than heresy, blindly following orders isn't something that the MDRA alone does.
Well, I'm glad you're at least willing to admit it.
I believe in being honest, and there are things that the Howled Flames does that I don't entirely agree with, but many will follow without question. I'm sure it's the same with the other factions. But either way, Sabrina, you haven't lost everything.
Uriel wants to destroy the Mage Tower. I need the tools and resources there to prove my thesis. This is my life's work. How have I not lost everything at this point? What do I still have?
You have several things. You have a smart and resourceful brain that can find solutions no matter what. You have a kind heart, and you have your brother, Sinbad, who cares about you like no other.
She stands there for a moment, and then she says, No, I don't. Loki, Sinbad's dead.
Loki just stands there stunned for a couple of seconds before saying, What do you mean? Sinbad was just here. We fought to protect him from that creature.
Vulgar's the only thing holding him together, and he can't do it forever. and she takes the vial of Sinbad's ash out of her bag of holding and shows it to him. We fought a dragon in the storm plain. This is all that's left of him.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know. How long will he still be around?
Until Nero's gone, or however long Fulgur can maintain his body.
I see. Even if I don't have any family I value, I know how much you two care for each other. I'm sorry you had to go through that.
It's not fair. Everything's not fair. I'm losing the only chance to validate my research, and after a lifetime of treating him like dirt and finally making amends, the only person who ever loved me dies. I have nothing left.
Well, you still have me. And Loki sort of wraps a paw around her. Just in a small, quick hug of affection.
But they're going to turn us against each other. I can't just let the Mage Tower be destroyed when I'm this close.
The only way I could think of you to get there would be through some sort of compromise, but I do hope you're able to. I know you want to do good in the world. Despite what others think, I could see what your character and your intentions are. And I believe whatever you want there is to do good in the world, so you can keep doing that good.
What if they call you a heretic because of me?
Loki takes a bit to answer to that. He seems to be slightly conflicted for a moment, but he eventually focuses and becomes more resolute. I've been called worse, I suppose. Even back before I joined the Hell Flames. When nobody expected anything of me. I know who I am.
It's at this point she's going to return the hug and she's going to start crying into his shoulder.
Loki seems surprised, but gives her the comfort for the moment. And he says, I mean it. I'll always be by your side. Metaphorically speaking.
I will tell you too, Loki. The primary reason they want to take it down is because it's kind of a remnant of the Sorcerer Lords. The new towers that are all over the world that the MDRI runs were built when clergy and the mages, the new Manaborn, kind of they oversaw it to make sure they're not using that forbidden magic and stuff. So that tower over there has that capability of doing that.
Okay.
Just to put it in perspective for you.
Gotcha.
I wish everyone could see the flame burning inside you, Loki. I wish they could all see just how insignificant theirs are compared to yours. You follow truth wherever it leads you, regardless of what it says. If only all of them were so true to their values. Don't change, Loki. Don't ever change.
I won't. I've always believed the truth, and that won't change. Thank you. No. Those words mean quite a lot to me.
I meant it when I sent you that little trinket I made. I meant it now. And I mean it now. I always will.
I've been meaning to mention that, by the way. Thanks for the gift. It's one of, if not the best gift I've ever gotten, especially with the words behind it.
She blushes as she wipes the tears away from her eyes and kind of looks down at her paws and kicks the snow a little bit. I'm glad you like it. I wanted you to have something to remember me by if we never saw each other again.
I did, though I did hope we'd meet again.
Loki?
Yeah?
Promise me you'll do whatever you have to do to survive this whole ordeal here on the ice continent. And once all the dust settles, we'll see each other again.
I promise. Promise me you'll do the same. There are many dangerous things you seem to end up doing.
Oh, I'm an abjurer. We're quite a bit sturdier than most other mages. I promise.
Well, that's good to hear. In any case, we should probably return to the rest of the group now.
Right. Thanks for talking with me, Loki. I needed to hear all of that more than you could ever know.
You're welcome. I'm more than happy to help.
And we'll head back to the group.
Okay.
Yeah, you have A rank support.
Oh my gosh.
What is with everyone kind of reconvening? What happens next?
Sinbad's probably also going to try to talk to Loki.
You're like, yeah, okay, yeah. You can do whatever you wish.
Pretty much after Bree comes back, Sinbad is more or less going to say, all right, well, I guess it's my turn.
Well,
I mean,
everyone's kind of. It's like a normal campsite, you know, where kind of everyone's kind of off doing their own thing, more or less. They're still like within eye shot, but not necessarily earshot. So it's easy
Yeah.
enough to, you know, just approach someone and talk to them.
Yeah, all the same, Sinbad definitely does not want the other two Hallowed Flame members to hear him.
Okay.
He'll make sure that some of our other people are between us at the very least.
Okay.
okay, yeah, I guess Loki seeing Sinbad wants to talk will probably just follow him off.
Do you think that we'll have any hope of being accepted by the Hallowed Flames? Or are we realistically just their weapon of destruction across the continent that they're just going to bury when all is said and done?
Loki takes a moment to sort of take that in due to how blunt it is, but eventually says, I mean, I don't hope it'll come down to that, nor do I think the Hell Flames see you guys as that. As far as I'm personally concerned, you guys are companions. But I won't deny arguments like what you made with Uriel and at the cab don't help you entirely, though at least I can accept and admire that you were honest about things.
I wanted to believe that the legends and faiths wouldn't drive a wedge between us and the Hallowed Flames, but it seems impossible now. We'll make an enemy no matter what, and unfortunately, I think the MDRA is a worse enemy than the Hallowed Flames. One will brand us heretics, the other will seek to destroy our lives at every opportunity and send adventurers to take everything we have.
Well, it'd be impossible for you to work with all the groups around here in the first place. Conflicts of interest would be bound to happen sooner or later. And the MDRA, I don't think they'd be able to do two. But then again,
So you do know what they're capable of.
well, the others argued about the Academy not on and off. They never really listened to your point, but I did, and you're entirely right. The Academy has every mage under their thumb and working for them. However, at the very least, the edicts say in the event of conflict between the Academy and the clergy have the right of way. So the MDRA can't do anything that might cause conflict out in the open. but in some ways that does make things all the more dangerous. I don't believe every member of the Academy would go against you, but there is a possibility enough would be.
They'll never be able to do anything openly against you or the Hallowed Flames, but against Bree and I, or Bree and me, they can do anything they want and make the Hallowed Flames be the ones to enact their justice. Uriel made it clear he wouldn't think twice about doing it. I asked my question in hopes we could come to a resolution early, but now I realize that we'll never be able to work with the Hallowed Flames safely. We have their back, but they won't have ours. We'll be given no amnesty, even if we blow up the tower, Nero, the meteor, and then preach to the whole world that it was in Reshiram's name, because the MDRA says we're malfeasant or owned a home or we're illegally trained or something like that. And the Hallowed Flames will take them at their word and they will not bend.
That isn't true. If you help us, then the MDRA's word wouldn't matter. We'd have seen your actions and character for ourselves, and therefore we wouldn't go after you if the MDRA brands you a malfeasant. We believe in honesty, and it'd be dishonest for us to turn our backs on you if you help us.
But would you stand against the MDRA's claims? Would you protect Bree's children from being taken away from her? And if you can, Loki, we already know forbidden magic. We have no ill intent, but we know it. That alone in the MDRA's hands is enough to lawfully arrest us. The only reason I'm telling you that much is because you're the only person I've seen Bree trust, save it be the three of us after months of working together, and you have earned my respect.
I'd speak on your behalf easily. That isn't a question. If they tried to arrest you, I'd advocate for your defense. As for that edict, it's the one I disagree with the most, and I would like it to be changed. While my family history is not something I'd like to go into, I see value in families. I see how close you and Sabrina are. I saw the worry in her when that creature nearly killed you, and I can imagine the heartbreak of losing children to that. I don't entirely believe in that edict.
I wish I could believe you, but you didn't really stand up for us against Uriel when we brought up Reform. And I don't think he'd be too happy to learn forbidden magic is already in our hands.
I didn't stand against Uriel because he can't reform the edicts. It's like he said, only the governments can do that. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and that was not one to pick. The Expedition Society would be far better to argue the edicts with in that instance. As for forbidden magic, what do you mean by that?
I can bend an entire room to my will.
Just to clarify, it's not forbidden knowing that. It's forbidden doing it against political figures. Just to clarify here.
Yeah, well, Sinbad, is lacking education in that field. So, I don't know. Do you want to correct that, Loki?
Once you're done explaining what you mean by forbidden magic, you probably will.
Okay. I can bend a room to my will, make an entire Congress sign whatever I want. Knowing we want to change the edicts, and no forbidden magic like that, it might make Uriel reconsider letting me walk free no matter my intentions. I'd be the very threat the edicts sought to prevent from existing.
You're not the threat, though. Just because you know that magic, so long as you don't practice it on authority figures, it doesn't matter. Neither you nor Sabrina would be in any danger from that. And if Uriel tried to contain you, I would argue in your defense. If the Hell Flames deny the truth of that matter, then they go against the very things they believe in, the truth itself.
I'm sure it's only a matter of time until we break an edict, though. I'm not entirely sure what constitutes an otherworldly being, but that's another line I may have crossed.
Are you certain about that? Absolutely certain that you'd break an edict no matter what?
That dragon, the hallowed flames purified after we killed it, would that count as an otherworldly entity? Or those Heliask creatures that attacked Calder?
They don't. Otherworldly entries mostly mean demonic creatures, of which summoning them would cause mass destruction to be done for evil. I told your sister about it, but Klyman summoned one such creature when we went to take care of him. What
I-
you do doesn't count out.
I will clarify this one for you too, Loki. It's exactly what you said. It's more creatures that have permanent residence, not just familiars and those summoning spells. But undead ones are a big no-no too. But from what Sinbad is explaining, that's okay.
Okay. Yeah, so he'd basically say what you have doesn't count as that.
Then perhaps it's possible for me then. Do you think you could guide Bree and keep her on the right side of the edicts, though?
I could do so, yeah. At least until they change. Loki pauses for a moment, debating on whether he wants to say this, but he's honest, so he says, "You're asking because you're technically dead, aren't you?"
She really does trust you. Then you also realize you may be the only family she has left soon.
I know, yeah. That's why I promised her I'd be there for her once it's all over. I can't take your place, but I can at least help her through the pain she'll inevitably experience.
That's all I can ask. Thanks.
You're welcome. Try not to die until the end, though.
Sinbad just walks off the camp. He does not respond to that.
Okay. Yeah. Other than that, is the ritual gonna go off, or is something else gonna happen?
I think Sigurd is noticing Sinbad walking back.
Another.
Another
Nah, we'll hold off for now.
Okay.
He wants
Okay.
to fight.
Then yeah, Bree will pop off the ritual.
All right. Roll a d4.
Oh no!
Dun, dun,
First
dun, dun.
roll.
Oh boy.
Watch. After all this, it's gonna be
Da, 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 da.
3.
No. You are number 3. Okay. Yeah, you're fine. You could pop up a big dome around everyone, and while the cold air is trapped inside still, you are able to safely go to sleep. And just a reminder, you don't get your stuff back except for items that recharge at dawn or similarly worded. And you'll get half your short rest die back, in which you can immediately do a short rest to get HP back if you need.
Might as well just top off.
Does the curse go away?
Yes,
Oh,
it does.
Oh, right.
Oh, okay.
Alright, time to dump a lot of dice then. Let's go use 7 of them.
Yeah, 'cause we still have the remove curse then.
Yeah, it goes away after a night.
Alright, I'm topped off.
I don't think Loki took damage in that fight.
Yeah,
I only took like 5.
Might as well blow through all of these things.
Well, that was way more HP than I needed.
Yes.
Alright, the Ashid Scepter is fully charged.
Okay. Then we'll see how cold it is outside.
Oh boy!
Oh, wow, you got lucky.
29? That's not that bad.
That's really not that bad.
Yeah, that's really good
3,
actually.
6, 6, 14.
All right. But I still think it matters because you lost your winter clothes. So it's gonna be 20.
20.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I got it.
Yeah, Loki auto
passes.
passes.
Yeah.
With all the bonuses.
The
Yeah,
heat salve would be gone though. Keep in mind.
we've still got the soul stone and stuff, and I need
Yeah.
to track a day from that.
And drought and scepter.
Yeah, we got a lot of buffs
Bless
actually. Oh, I never included drought in here.
I mean, I have plus 25 or plus like 31, so
All right.
Loki has a plus 22, I believe. So yeah, Loki's fine.
you should be fine.
Yeah, I'm fine.
I'm like, everyone has like a plus like 20 minimum.
We should.
Yeah.
considering
With all the
drought,
save
you know,
on it,
plus
which, yeah.
scepter.
Except for the knights. They might be in trouble, but you know that's their problem.
They have.
Wow.
Well, they're kind of getting the same benefits you are. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
They
have
should
drought
have the
in
scepter, they
the-
should have drought, and they should have a soul stone and a Heliolisk blessing, which is automatically a plus 20.
And their con is
So-
already pretty good, I think, too.
Yeah.
Especially if they got the saving throw, which
Yeah.
I would imagine.
Yeah.
They have. Yeah, they have +4 to their saving throw. So
Okay, so yeah.
they're gonna make it with all this stuff. Well, one is.
One.
Yeah, and the other one does too.
Oof.
Okay.
Great.
So what is the plan? Or I guess Claudia and Zacharias walk up. So what's going to be the plan for today?
Well, our first step is to reach right before the chapel, see if we can get, at least attempt to get a good look at it from there, and decide from there whether we want to make the extra trip up to the hill or whether we want to immediately go for the chapel.
Okay.
Mhm.
Very well. We'll lead the way. Loki, you best watch their flanks.
Mm-hmm. Will do.
And they begin. Zacharias and Claudia begin marching in front of you. And what pace are you going to go at?
Gonna go normal. I think.
Are we
don't
are we
really
going
need to
normal?
go-
So
I mean, if we go fast, we can get to
Yeah.
3 potentially if we want to go. But
No,
No,
we're just
we
gonna go
definitely-
here and here.
Yeah, we're definitely going to go here and determine whether we're going to go here or go this way, but we're definitely going to go here for now.
We have the perfect man for this expedition.
What what I'll tell you too, if you go slow, you will have advantage on stealth rolls if needed.
should we
We'll
maybe
pile out.
go? Should we maybe go? Should we go maybe go here, then here at a normal pace, and then decide the next day whether or not we want to go to the chapel or go up this way?
Well, I kind of want to go right to the chapel because Bree has that nice 10 plus to her speed right now. But that's just
Yeah.
me.
I just don't think that we're gonna get any information
Yeah, I
going
don't
up
know.
a mountain and staring at a thing so far away we can't even see the people on it.
compared to the other strategy, which involves invisible scouting,
Which would give us advantage anyway.
Well, yeah, but that I don't know if we'll have to approach the chapel from like a stealthy position, like get there.
Well, that's what
Without being
Sebastian's
noticed.
for. He'll help us figure that one out.
Okay.
I think we're best off actually just sort of making it the same hex as the chapel, but approaching at a distance.
Yeah. Do we want to pop water walk on our way to the chapel? So they
Do
can't
we?
track us?
Do we?
I mean, they know where we're coming from.
Based on what Loki knows with these creatures, would they be tracking us through our paw prints?
They're you probably know this without rolling. You know they're very brutish, and they're the kinds of creatures that just attack. And it seems like you have them on the back foot as they had to scurry from the wall. So it's not an issue of them tracking you because you're the ones tracking them.
Yeah, okay. So yeah, Loki would just say, save your spells, or especially don't ritual if not needed. We're the ones after them. They're not after us. Waterwalk doesn't give us any advantages at this point.
Well, I'll have to use it on Sebastian either way.
Yeah. Well,
That's
we'll just
the
get a
next
good
tile over. Yeah.
ways away while you do that.
And Bree would probably. Bree's gonna say, "Do you want me to pop a telepathic bond?"
Hmm. That only lasts an hour, doesn't it?
Yeah.
We
Let's
can all
hold
hear
off on that for now.
Sebastian.
Yeah.
I mean, the other option is, wouldn't Sinbad already hear him?
Yeah,
Well,
Sinbad.
up to a
How?
point.
If he goes past 1,000 feet, he won't be able to. Or 100 feet, sorry.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
He would. I would only be able to figure out if he died or not.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
to be fair, if the idea is for him to not get caught, so he should be able to come back.
Yeah. The thing you could do if you're doing the bare minimum, you could send him off. You'll lose communication with him, but just order him to come back after he's got some sort of lead would be kind of the bare minimum you could do. But if you put a telepathic bond on Sebastian, then you could realistically he could still communicate.
He couldn't micromanage him.
Hmm.
The only thing is, I still want to end up actually giving him some invisibility before he goes in.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think being able to get just in case something happens, having that information.
Information.
Yep. There it is.
But having that information on the outset, just in case something happens, might be worth the risk.
Mm.
Because if he doesn't come back, then we don't get any info on what's happening, and that's arguably a very real possibility.
And then they know we're here. Or they know to look out.
All right. Well, I guess we're gonna pop all three of these things on our boy here when we reach that tile, because I'm assuming that when we're in the tile, it doesn't mean we're like literally at the front gates of the chapel necessarily.
Yeah, you're not at the chapel. But yeah.
All right. Yeah, I guess we're going at a normal pace then.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So
Normal pace straight to the chapel.
Everyone roll a d8 for me.
Oh boy, roll time.
Woo!
I
One.
Yo!
Oh my gosh.
I'm not the one who rolled a one.
Yo!
I'm like, I just realized that our chances of doing good
Hey!
Yo.
went
Oh,
down
2 8s.
significantly.
Slightly
2 8s and a
better
1.
than mixed.
Okay. 2 8s and a 1.
We got a mixed +1.
All right. So I'll have you guys travel as close as you can to where you desire. Where do you desire to go? Like, you want to go, like, how close do you want to go to the chapel?
I
Like,
assume
we pretty much want to be able to have a position where we can look at it, but still have visual line of sight blockers.
All right.
It has to be within an hour's walk at the very least.
Yeah, we'd no, it'd have to be within half an hour minimum.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Like, realistically, it would probably be like a 10-minute walk away, I think. Like, we'd have to be kind of close for Sebastian to be able to do a full perimeter with that invisibility.
Yeah, here's what I'll do. I'll put you in that tile where the chapel is. I won't put you near it, but I'll put you in kind of in the vicinity, the sector, if you will.
Okay.
Okay.
So, and it appears he didn't run into anything on the way there, but it's still off in the distance. But this is probably a good spot to send him off and scout around.
Ritual time.
Oh boy.
Right.
Ritual time.
We're doing water walk and invisibility on him, right?
Water
Yep.
walk, invisibility, and telepathic bond. We're good. I didn't blow us up.
3. Okay.
All right,
And I just
you just
give him this little trinket of like a cloaking shield.
all right.
You put like refractive sheets on him.
Just yeah, he is now invisible. So there's an invisible Heliolisk now awaiting your command, Sinbad.
All right, and I'm gonna ask him to make a perimeter around the area and tell us how many guards he sees, if he sees any,
Oh wait a minute, he's a healer.
or any entrances that Sigurd could fit through.
Helioptile.
Yeah. What were those instructions, Sinbad?
To do a perimeter, tell us if there is how many enemies he sees, if he sees any, and any openings Sigurd could get through, since he's the biggest among us.
All right. All right. He you don't really see him scamper off because he's both water walked and invisible, but he kind of starts heading in that direction. I'm guessing you guys kind of hunker down and wait.
Yeah,
And-
I'll have his eyes for as long as I can have them. I don't think that'll do us much good, but
No.
just to ensure I know where he's going for a bit.
It seems like
Yeah.
your eyes kind of roll in the back of your head as you see you're just kind of on the ground now, scampering like wildly. He only moves 20 feet first, but it's very slowly, but he's dashing. And it eventually cuts out, and you go back to Sinbad vision. But you still have a connection to him, and you hear a variety of words that end in ION as he as he
Investigation.
expedition.
Yeah,
Avoid
Loki is
detection.
keeping an eye on the perimeter.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Sigurd.
He-
Sigurd's keeping watch of like flanks and stuff.
Yeah.
In case someone else gets here, sees us.
And Sebastian reports to you that there is, on his navigation, that there is a large circle of them around the chapel.
Hmm.
All right. I'm assuming because we telepathic bonded him, everyone hears him.
Yes.
Yeah.
Everyone gets to just hear. Congregation.
Oh my gosh.
Does he always speak like this?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Need to get
I don't
Confirmation.
I don't see the function of this form of communication, but
communication.
Please don't.
what have I
Please
done?
don't feed into it.
It doesn't make sense.
So there's encircling the chapel. What's inside then?
Have
that
one of
one
the
we'll
entrances
have
right
to
there.
find out for ourselves. Let's see if he can find us any openings.
have Sebastian do an insight check using his modifiers.
All right,
Wait.
wizard modifiers for insight. That's
What is the
charisma?
inside of a lizard?
Is that charisma or wisdom?
It's
Wisdom.
Wisdom.
At least it's
Okay,
not
he is
missed.
wiser than he is charismatic.
He's more charismatic than he is intelligent.
10.
Yo,
Like,
awesome.
he gives you the impression there's just something a little odd about it, though. He doesn't really know why, but he's also they're like full on encompassing the whole chapel, though. Like, he'd have to sneak through them. Do you want him to attempt this?
Still invisible. He still has water walk.
I'm like, I don't think he's that good at that. Yeah.
He doesn't have very good dex.
Well, I think there's no reason not to.
Other than putting them
Yeah.
all on alert. Then again, we're just
Yeah.
gonna
I mean,
charge
is the chapel like broken in any way? Is there hunks of wall missing or anything?
It seems mostly intact. Strangely enough, this looked like there was. Sebastian is telling you this. It looks like around this place, it's kind of a ruins of a town, similar to the ones you were last time, except this one seems more just kind of ground zero, except this chapel.
Reparation.
All right. Well, I guess we probably should send him in then, considering this place seems to have survived a nuclear bomb.
All right.
Yeah, and them
so-
getting on alerts.
So, like, I'm gonna give him advantage. But just the worst that could happen here is if he tries to sneak past them, he might bump into them, and that will set off the alert.
Yeah, I feel like if we're doing this, we have to be ready to use the reroll because we reroll both dice and give him super advantage.
It's like super duper advantage because it's
Yeah, we might want to just
Yeah.
potentially.
Well, we'll see what he gets.
He
What's his
has a
modifier on stealth?
He has no modifier. These are raw
Oh.
rolls.
okay.
It's better than all of his other
Yo.
stats, technically.
Man, well, that's better than all other stats.
Let's go.
Actually, no, his con is about the same.
All right, are we doing this then?
All right. Yeah.
All right.
Roll with advantage.
Let's
So,
see.
15.
The question is, do you think 15
did
is
we-
good enough?
Are we going to take 15?
This is probably versus their.
Can I
Do you
bump
think-
it to a 16 at a 1-to-1, or does he count as a 2-to-1?
It's technically yours, so you could bump it up with luck points if you want, just 1 for 1.
All right, I'll bump it to a 16. I think that a 16 should be good.
This
Okay.
is probably versus like how perceptive do you think the gnolls are?
It's not the gremlins I'm worried about. It's the wizards I'm worried about.
Um,
And I'm like, I think that their passive perception wouldn't be higher than 15.
He says,
well, let's find out.
"You
16 it is.
all right?" He everything goes quiet. He says, "Illusion." And it appears like he's going on a lot more.
All right.
He thinks he got past him and he could get to the chapel if he wants to. Yeah, he has free reign on the chapel.
Hey.
All right.
All right.
No, what the heck is so weird about this?
Now,
place?
what do you want to do here? He could do various things. He does have a climbing speed, keep in mind too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I was asking if there were any cracks in the walls. I was like, just climb through it.
All
Is
right.
there a window that he can get in through the top?
There is. Roll a d6 for me, Sinbad.
All right. 2.
It appears there's a stained glass window, but it doesn't open. It's depicting a flame. And it depicts a flame, a lightning bolt, and a snowflake kind of overlapping each other.
Incineration.
Birds.
All right. Is there anything like in this room, or is it like completely vacant?
He's not in a room right now. He's still outside. He's looking at the chapel. And there's a stained
Right.
glass window.
Oh, I thought he was like on the stained glass window.
Oh, he can go on the stained glass window if you want. And the nature of a stained glass window, he can't really see through it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
I guess
And the mold ones.
there are no other windows to climb through. I imagine the main entrance is probably a bad idea.
Here's a question: is there a chimney?
Jimmy incident number 2.
Yes, there's a chimney.
Guys,
We gotta do it. I mean,
is the chimney
gotta.
on?
No, there's no smoke coming from it. Sebastian tells Sinbad. As you're like kind of huddled around Sinbad, like, what is he? Well, I guess you can hear him too, so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, everyone's just on comms.
Yeah.
I imagine everyone else gives each other the look except Aiden, who's just
What? What chimney?
All right, he's
Yeah.
going through the chimney.
All right. He does he have dark vision?
lizard stat block.
I think he does.
No.
Yes.
Yes, he does. He does.
Yeah,
It's 30
okay.
feet.
All right. So he begins climbing down the chimney. It doesn't appear like this has been used in a long time, so there's no like soot or anything. But he climbs down, and he is in a he's in a stone room. When he goes down the chimney, it appears there's kind of a what do you call those things that hold a fire? It's like a kind of a cup.
Gaunts.
Up.
Oh.
What is it? Starts with a C, I think.
I don't know. I just call them the fire pokers.
Not really a fire poker.
Hey,
A sconce you're thinking of, or
Not a
something else?
sconce. It's like a brazier. Why did I think it's a
Brazier,
brazier?
right.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
thinking
Yeah.
razor, and then you said C, and I was
Yeah.
like, wait.
wait.
I was thinking of chalice for some reason. I was like, no, it's a brazier. Yeah, there's a brazier kind of at the bottom of this that also doesn't look like, he says it doesn't look like it's been used in a long time. But he's in a room. It isn't a room with the door, but it seems to lead out into a more open area of this chapel.
All right. Does he see like any living things in here, or
As he
spooky inanimate things?
as he
Ritual
walks
things.
out, he sees a few gnolls in here, and they appear to be looking at the front. Their attention is at the at the very head of the church, of the chapel.
Hmm.
Do you want him to go out into the open area?
Yeah, I think we
Yeah.
probably should, just to see
Well,
what's in there.
Okay.
Page out of Aiden's book, crawling the ceiling.
Yep.
He doesn't stick though.
Ow.
He can climb.
He doesn't?
No, he can climb against rough surfaces, and like he can go on the wall.
Oh.
But
Oh, you're right.
yeah.
Well then.
Yeah, so he goes out into the open, and he sees several other gnolls. And I'll assume you've kind of imparted knowledge onto him, Sinbad. He sees a Flint in here.
Lovely.
Okay.
Murderation.
But he also sees Gabite in here.
Ah.
And
Okay.
a Marowak. And another one of those Knoll warlocks. But
They're working
most
together.
notably, he sees Nero speaking to these creatures. And he is in front of this large... It almost burns like fire, but when Sebastian looks closer, he notices it's blood. And the blood is being drawn from another creature. It's like the creature sits on the side of it, and kind of blood is being drawn out of it to form this massive burning portal of blood. and this creature that it is being drawn from is a swablu.
Oh my gosh.
Yes!
He is the worst. I hate him.
But then he sees something emerge from the portal. Just viciously and ferally, a gnoll crawls out of the portal, and then another.
Oh, you're kidding me.
All right, I tell
Oh.
Sebastian to, unless Nero starts saying anything, to go back into like the soot and hide in it.
I feel like he should just be outside. I would worry that Nero could probably just see him.
Well, that's why I said go back to the chimney and like cover himself in the soot and just be black on black in there. As long as he doesn't move, he'll be fine.
You want him to cover himself in soot.
I'd say
I'm
just
gonna-
go
I'm
up
gonna
into
disagree with
Yeah,
that.
just go back up the chimney.
Go back. Just go back up the
If
chimney.
he covers himself in soot, the invisibility is worthless.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
If it's black on black, no one would.
But then how does he get
suspect him.
out?
He looks like a
Because
coal.
he'll crawl back down and try to get
Does
out.
he have
Yeah,
enough
dude.
time to get out?
Yeah, he can climb up the chimney.
Okay,
Yeah.
because I was under the assumption that he had like 5 minutes left.
It's probably running out relatively soon, but I'll tell you when it's about to run out.
Just have Sebastian hang out in the chimney until further notice. We're going there anyways.
Yeah.
Either we die and then he disappears, or we deal with the problem and he can just come out of the chimney then.
All right.
Yeah.
So what you've kind of gleaned from this, there is a circle, and you could all do. You can either do insight or intelligence, just straight, or I'll say history.
Ooh.
Well, I have better insight. All of us?
Yeah, everyone.
I have
20.
Much better history than insight.
That is the wrong chat.
And that's
15.
wow.
19.
Okay.
Why?
Yeah.
Well, okay.
Wow.
So you put your
20.
heads together with Sigurd's natural 20. But Sigurd, you just instantly come to the conclusion the circle of gnolls that are surrounding the chapel, they're guarding it. That's why they're doing that.
Right. They're just gonna try and overwhelm us if we go there. They're gonna keep trying to guard it. And
Just
and if we don't get to that portal fast, then more of them are just gonna keep appearing.
Could he get a read on how many there were?
Inside the chapel or around surrounding the.
Both separately, like a number for each.
Well, the numbers are increasing slowly inside the chapel, but he doesn't really know how taxing it is for them to do that. But around the chapel, they're encompassing the whole thing. So, but the best chance you kind of have is to go the same way he did, and there was about 24 gnolls and 10 hyenas and a spellcaster.
34.
I just had a really dumb idea, and I'm really glad I prepared this spell today.
What is it?
If the chimney is small enough, I could just enlarge reduce myself.
We'll have 2 lizards in there.
2 lizards in the chimney.
Oh my god.
Well, we gotta get
What will
past
they
them.
do?
And
I know,
Yeah.
but the thing is mostly if they're just gonna stall us from getting in there in the first place.
I think we just need to rush it.
It's one of those cases where we kind of have to.
We either have to rush it, or is there any way we can just get over it or through
Well,
it?
I mean, we could
quickly?
potentially have a divert. No, if I don't think they'd break ranks if we had, like, pincered them.
No, more than likely, I doubt they'd be. If they're guarding it, I doubt they'd break ranks if we even tried a diversionary tactic.
I mean, if more just keep coming out, then why would they even need to break ranks? They just get more.
Well,
Then they do that job.
Is there any way, just putting all the resources together, is there any way we could get through it some other way? Over teleportation? What do we have at our disposal?
Let me look at
I
something.
don't think Alderion can carry us. We'd have to make him big to do that, and I don't think that's worth it. I'm like, I don't know. All I can do is blow doors down. I don't make doors.
Loki could try using control water to control the snow in some fun way. It costs a 4th level spell, but still.
Snow evader our way up.
Got second first level stuff. My paired featherfall, a enhanced ability is. I have vortex warp, but I'm kind of the one that needs to get in there to deal with it. From the sounds of things,
You're not going in there alone. We all have
I
to.
know.
Oh.
And I'm not going to trust greater invisibility because we established that Nero's in there.
I mean, just make sure he doesn't get a line of sight of you. It's fine. I think
you
that the
guys-
best thing that we could realistically do is have Sinbad start us off with a bang by wall of lighting them and just incinerate a bunch of them from the beginning,
I
or
feel like
destructive waving invisibly. That's the best thing I think we
Yeah.
can do. Just
I
poke a
think,
hole immediately.
our best options are just kind of overwhelm them by just rushing it as fast as we can.
Is there any stealth vision anymore? Bring it loud and fast.
'Cause-
Unfortunately, I could think of a.
Oh,
Sorry.
no,
Go
no,
on, Sonic.
you had.
Go on.
Unfortunately, if you guys had that boat that the Expedition Society gave you, I could think of a very good way of doing things, but
We have that
you,
boat.
you say that.
We could have cast water walk on the boat and then ride the boat.
We have the boat again,
We
don't
have-
we?
We have the boat.
wait, you guys
we
have,
have
a boat?
Yeah, we have the
We have
boat.
a folding boat.
Oh, okay. I must have forgotten that because what Loki was the chimney 20 feet up?
The chapel is
gosh.
about 80 feet up.
Ah, okay, never mind. Because Loki could have created a tidal wave, a 20-foot tidal wave. We could have went on the boat. Loki used control water to create the 20-foot tidal wave, and we just literally rode the boat up over them and to the chimney. But it's a little too.
I don't
I
think
mean,
we're
we
gonna
could
be
still
able to get.
tidal wave through them.
That would be funny.
Potentially, we could also just have Sinbad invisibilify himself and then tell them that they need to go and start preparing for a party of pot roast.
Wait. You mentioned the tidal wave, and now that's got me thinking about using it to ride the wave to push us into the chapel.
And then
You want
like
to go
using,
through the
Wait,
stained glass
yeah.
window.
Wait, was the stained glass window 20 feet up?
That is about. It's about. Like, I'm not BSing you here. I'm looking at my sheet. It's 25. It's 25.
Hard.
That's good enough. We can jump.
Well,
5
no,
feet
that's good
high.
enough.
That, yeah.
That's
that-
honestly good enough. We could just jump through the window.
We can just jump through the window.
Oh my
Ride
gosh,
the
are
wave.
we
This-
going to
This is
use?
ridiculous.
Are we
this
literally?
is ridiculous. Let's do it.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh!
This was your-
It's
Okay.
fast.
Okay, let me just paint a picture here. You're still a little ways away from the temple. Like, you're not. It's not. You
Mhm.
really can't see it yet. So you've got this kind of. you've got this this encampment, the circular encampment, kind of waiting around it. They're not around the chapel itself. They're kind of a little out there. So you'd be still fighting them out on the field a little bit. Like, you could still do this ridiculous plan after you kind of get... If you get everyone across them, then yes.
Oh, well.
You know what I mean?
I mean,
Yeah, well, the idea was to get us over them, so that's not really going to
that's
work.
still better than nothing. Because if we just deal with the couple that are going to rush us, and then immediately, like, people could even hold actions to just jump in the boat, pop the thing, and just boom.
Well, again,
actually,
Because not to mention, wouldn't the snow pile up against the doorway?
Actually, can Bree jump 5 feet high? She has a -1 strength.
She
think
can ride
this-
a Sigurd.
True. What were you saying, Sonic?
I'm looking at what the spell's written, the way the spell's written. It says the wave travels from one side of the area to the other and crashes down. I'm trying to figure out what that area means.
It's a 100 by 100 by 100 area.
Oh my god.
Oh, okay. So we only need to get within 100 feet of it, but I think the gnolls are probably going to see us by the point where we're with the...
Yeah. They're a little farther out than 100 feet.
Okay.
That's still time spent that they have to run towards us. We could actually...
Yeah, I suppose...
Like
That
I
is-
said, we could do this to get over them, but doing this for everything else isn't really like we're trying to bypass that wall.
I mean, okay,
so if we want to do this to get over them, that could work, and
I
then
wanna
they
point
have
out-
to chase after us back into the chapel.
I want to point
Yeah.
out the snow crashing against the doorway means the only way in will be the stained glass.
It won't be crashing against the doorway; it's too far out.
Yeah.
I thought we were going to be like 100 feet out, and then like we're going to run in when we get 100 feet.
Well, there's no reason to enter like that. The reason the reason we came up with this plan to begin with is to get over the line of enemies, to get through that barrier, so we don't have to deal with them.
Saying also Ross is the only jump.
If I'm going to show you the map here
Okay.
to give you maybe a
mean-
better idea of what you're going to be facing here.
I think even still it'd be a good idea to do this just because it knocks a bunch of them out of our way before we can
You see
Oh,
what I
wow,
mean?
wow.
You're kind of like in an open field, kind of like
And
the
we have to
chapel's
get-
kind of like out upper right here.
Oh,
Okay. No, that's entirely
Okay.
not gonna bypass them.
I mean,
Yeah, we could
I mean,
flood the
control
area
water.
still,
Yeah,
but
control water could
but-
still be used as a control mechanism.
yeah, I'm
it would
like,
flood
100
corner to corner. But that's still not like
you
a
could-
lot.
you could sweep from one side to the other and push them all
It's a
into
cube, right? Like this is a lot of guys we can just push over. Like realistically speaking, as soon as we get into an area we can do this, we can just do this and just bury them under the snow.
Does
Yeah, we don't even
control
have to
water
use
work
the
on
boat,
snow?
I told you to
It's
ask. him.
freestanding water, so
I
Up to
asked
you.
about control water. Like, do you remember when I asked that, Crow? Like, way at the beginning, you said that you'd allow it, but it would still function the same way. The snow would go away once the spell
Okay.
ended.
It's just, yeah. I'm just looking at it now, and it's just the whirlpool kind of is and direct flow is just kind of that's kind of
The
weird
weird
when
ones
comes to
about it,
snow.
yeah.
usable.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like Whirlpool would just be powder snow. You just turn into powder snow for a few seconds.
Bury them.
But yeah,
I imagine the tidal wave would still work. It'd just be like an avalanche sort of thing.
yeah.
yeah.
So
As long as he
regardless,
doesn't
we
lose
have to-
concentration, they'll be buried in the magic snow.
Well, it
Buried
doesn't say they're
20
buried.
feet.
It doesn't say they're buried in it. It just says that they're moved to the side with the tidal wave.
Doesn't
I mean, that
doesn't
still
say-
moves most of them to one side to get
Yeah,
us a clear shot.
that would still like be very effective control. And
Yeah.
not only would it shove them away from us while we took out this area over here, it would
put
shove
into
them over
one
here and they'd
spot.
have to funnel around this way to get us, at which point we could do, I don't know, something like a lightning staff.
Yeah, they're gonna be in one straight line wherever they end up.
Yeah, so yeah, I think yeah, control water's probably a good use of a 4th level spell slot here.
I think that's the play.
Keep in mind too, like you'd have to get the jump on them, because
Yeah.
if you're just gonna walk up to them, we're just gonna roll initiative, and then if they go before you, then
Yeah. Well, do we want to try and stealth
make
this?
Loki invisible just to boom? Or does he not like being invisible?
So we
I
have
mean,
the other issue that he would be the only one up here then.
Yeah, that's the problem. Like Loki would like being invisible, but it's a sound tactic, so he'd probably just sigh and accept it. But the problem is that me and Loki, the moment he casts that, he'd be visible and he'd be like right in
Well,
the middle there.
I could make him greater invisible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
then he has a minute.
2 4th level spell slots for this.
Would you rather just I hand him the potion that does that? Because I still have a greater invis potion.
I think realistically the only way we can try to do this is to try to sneak up and do it.
Yeah, I think sneaking is probably our best bet.
Okay. I just
I
want to
mean-
I just want to warn you of all the consequences of this. You have 2 knights with you with heavy armor and a Sigurd with
Yeah,
heavy
I
armor.
was like, we're gonna have to leave these 2 behind if we do that.
That's not, and yeah, that's not going to work either. I guess. The only
Don't
choice we
worry,
have
I
is
can
try to
give
rush
us
it.
more knights.
Well, you know, I don't think actually rolling just straight up initiative is too bad because we just need Aiden to roll high to swap with Loki, and then we're probably fine.
I mean, our objective here
You're
isn't
tempting fate.
clear the map, right? It's just to get through.
Ideally, we would clear the map
Yeah.
because if we don't clear the map, then they're just going to swarm behind us.
Also, though, the
that's
longer we
fine.
take, the more reinforcements they're gonna have.
Yeah, exactly. The longer we need to get through here, no matter what. We just
have
need to get
kill
through.
the reinforcements
Honestly,
beforehand.
here's what I suggest. I suggest we tidal wave them all this way or even this way, and we just book it around. Because they'll have to play catch up against us.
Yeah.
Because what is it? Even if they all get pushed this way, even if they're close to us right now, we can just start going.
We're just playing a game of everyone dashes.
Yeah, we can just fight through these couple guys right here. Maybe even just ignore them, take some opportunity attacks.
The nice thing is Aiden can still attack while dashing, so if that...
I don't think it'll work. I don't
You don't think
yeah,
it'll work?
What?
At the very least, it'll get us on this side, or it'll get us
Why do
on
we
this
want to
side.
be
that
on
we
that
want.
side?
So
So
we need to
can
get to
leave.
the chapel.
Well, which side is the chapel on, Crow?
It's the
Right here.
it's northeast-ish.
North.
And keep in mind that like around the whole chapel, it kind of you got the same kind of setup.
Basically, the entire thing is guarded head to toe from every angle.
It's also better if we're in the chapel because then we have choke points that we can throw down spells in instead of an open field where they're just coming from all directions.
Yeah. We want to push in as fast as we can.
Like,
I'm almost wondering if...
I say we just push them out of our way and just book it.
It's risky, but yeah, I think that's how we want to play it.
Is that
Who's
your...
our slowest potentially that might want kinetic jaunt? I have a scroll.
Sigurd's fast.
I'd assume the knights probably.
Technically speaking, I think we'd all be tied because most of everyone has 30 movement speed.
Bree has 40 currently.
Sigurd can boost boots of speed.
Realistically, the one you'd want kinetic jaunted is Sinbad just so he can not get minced.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
It's not because he's slow. It's because he needs to disengage.
Also, I will say, if we can water walk before this, we could try and just get on top of the. Maybe we could even flood the area around us and just get on top of that block of snow and just use that as free movement.
Sinbad, I'll just go ahead and hand you that kinetic jaunt scroll since it's a self-targeting spell.
Everyone roll a d6 for me.
We're taking too long.
Okay.
Yeah.
Me when we plan.
Oh
Well,
no!
there you go, guys. Good job.
Okay, whatever. Anyways, does this sound like a good enough thing? Oh, we got 2 6s. It's fine.
Yeah.
3, 3, 1, 6, 6.
Okay, so we're just pushing them. We're just pushing them whichever
Yeah,
direction,
let's
and then
do
we're
it.
just trying to go.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're just breaking through. That's.
Does anyone want to be carried by Sigurd?
I think only Bree
I
can
think
be
Loki
carried by
and Bree are
Sigurd.
the only candidates currently.
Carry the
good.
Loki. We need him to be able to maintain concentration at all costs.
Actually,
Yeah.
that's really important.
You could give him the hat.
Guys, let's not waste any more time. Let's do this.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
All right. So you're going to rush up to these guys, and they're gonna see you coming. So let's roll for initiative.
All right. Here we go.
12.
I get 8 plus 8.
No.
9.
No.
Oh my gosh.
Oof.
All I can do is give Loki the 14 instead.
I don't know, huh?
We could get.
Don't you get a +5 to initiative rolls?
It's. I'm pretty sure it was
It's
my
the
dex
OD&D
plus my
one.
proficiency specifically.
Yeah.
Oh.
The
Yeah.
OD&D one.
Okay.
Yeah, so it was. It's a +8 because of those.
All right. Is everyone in?
I feel like we're missing someone.
Aside from the knights,
Oh, right. Yeah.
Aiden's initiative is also not set yet.
I get.
but-
Yeah, cut's cocked. I'm gonna reroll that. And what's the knight's dex? 0. So that's a straight 14.
Okay.
Okay. You approach this this mass group of gnolls.
I
Sinbad.
think we need to switch to the battle map on the stream.
Yes, we do. Sinbad, you are the first
Okay.
act.
I hate it. All right. I mean, I guess this is fine. So I need to do a setup spell here. How close? They're pretty close. I'm going to mirror image actually. I don't want to die. So I'm gonna use my mirror image spell scroll, and I guess technically speaking, no, I can't really. I'm just gonna have to stay here. If I move forward, I die.
Okay.
So I just do that. I'm effectively going last. I just gotta set up is what it's doing.
Nice to get your setup now, which is actually better.
Yeah, so we have mirror image,
Okay.
which I'll just. I don't know.
Then the gnolls are going to start advancing. One's going to dash. Two's going to dash. I dash.
This is fine, actually.
Dash. Didn't lock onto the hex. Annoying. They do not appear to have any bows. I will tell you that too.
Okay, that's good.
Kind of a good
But these
thing.
ones seem like they're different from the ones you fought. It seems like these ones are just kind of just full on brutes. They're almost just in this feral rage. There's just no intelligence to them. They're just pure beasts. But unfortunately, because you are so far away, all they can do this one's gonna hang back actually. Yeah, I think that's all of them. Claudia, what is the plan?
I hate to
Oh,
say
wait,
this,
the
but you missed
warlock.
the warlock.
Oh, the warlock. Yes, the warlock.
Ah,
You see her not cast a spell at you. She lets out this guttural howl off into the tundra. And that's all she's going to do.
ah,
Claudia,
what?
what shall I do? Or what shall we do? You seem to have a plan.
Attack.
Yeah, get to this one. Yeah, get to this one, I think.
All right.
Flank it and start doing damage.
Do we not protect Sabrina?
Sabrina will be fine.
She'll be fine.
Okay. All right.
Excuse me. No, it's fine.
She'll be
5,
fine.
10, 15, 20, 25. Zacharias is going to shove you, Sinbad. To there, if you will allow it.
Yeah.
All right, and Claudia's going to move in. He has another attack though because he has multi-attack. So Zacharias is going to attack. He's going to miss.
He has advantage.
Oh, he'll advantage. Then let's see if he might hit. Oh, he'll hit.
Yeah.
Be
Thanks to
flanked.
flanking.
Hooray.
Yeah. And Claudia will use both of her attacks. Hitting and hitting. So that'll be 3 greatsword attacks. 10, 13, 15, 20, 20 plus 12. That'll be 32. So that is going to be slain
Nice.
by the knights running
Nice.
in there.
Also, they're not too tanky then.
All right. Loki.
That doesn't mean anything.
Let me just get it up first so I can decide where I want to put it. Alright, let's see. I think.
That's definitely the biggest bang for your buck.
Yeah. Okay, Loki is gonna cast Control Water over here, and he is going to push them all to the left.
All right. Is there any saves required in this?
I believe it is a strength save. Let me check.
I don't think it's anything.
What happens if they wouldn't make the save if this is...
Oh yeah, I don't.
think they're just safe.
They just move?
Yeah, I think they just moved to the end of the tidal wave.
All right. Before I do it, just confirmation.
I'm checking.
Yeah.
There's nothing. It mentions nothing about any sort of saves.
Okay. Are they ejected out of it, or are they still in the...
They're ejected out of it.
Alright.
Which one is this?
Flood.
What flood?
Any huge or small vehicles in the way? Huge or small?
Yep, they're on the other side.
Alright.
So they will be right here.
It just
on this
says
line.
the waves path are carried.
It just happens. You'll love to see it.
Level remains elevated until the spell ends, or you choose a different effect.
Oh, it's such a beautiful line, though.
Yeah.
Never
Be ready to
seen it.
turn back and shoot.
I
It's like you
need to
could
turn back.
set a combo or something with it. Alright.
If only.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, Loki, you channel the power of the flame, ironically controlling water, but you manage to just kind of carry it with your paws or hands, and you manage to just kind of sweep it over to the left as all these gnolls kind of tumble back and forth and are ejected to the side of it in a line.
And Loki is currently being held by Sigurd, so he's not going to move anywhere, and no bonus actions I could think of, so yeah, that'll be Loki's turn.
All right. Then we will go to Sigurd.
All right. Oh
Is it time
shit.
to run?
It is. It is time to run. Let me think if there's anything I can do with my action. Sorry. This. Okay. Well, at the very least, I'm activating Boots of Speed.
All right.
First and foremost.
Sure.
And I am taking Loki and myself all the way over here.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you can do that.
Okay.
Let's see. Outside of that, no, that's not worth using right now. It's not worth just booking at. Sorry. He's gonna provide cover for Loki.
All right.
What's the action? Grant cover.
Sure thing.
Oh.
That just gives him quarter cover, 3/4 cover.
Yeah, 3/4 cover.
All right. Sabrina. Okay.
That works.
You using any spells or anything?
No, that was a dash.
Okay. Then we'll go to Aiden.
Okay, I think we are just getting out of dodge, so after me.
Start cleaving a path or lightning.
Yeah, the only problem is they might.
Sinbad is technically after the hounds.
The hellhounds.
No, he's not. He's before.
Yeah.
Oh, the
not-
hellhounds,
not-
you mean.
Not
The
order.
mighty hyenas
Yeah.
is fine. In this scenario, they're probably the scary ones, but still fine.
Yep.
Dash over.
I kind of want to have Mechagross just stick next to Sinbad in case, but I don't know if I can do
I
a
think-
held action that's movement. I don't think that's a thing.
I'm pretty sure that you can.
First, I'm just gonna move with my dash to here, and yeah, I'll just have Mechagross follow Sinbad. If I'm understanding that correctly, with like
Yeah.
Just-
We'll say it's using its readied action for a dash.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
And lastly, I'll just make sure Holy Avenger's activated, since I'm using my main action to dash right now.
Yeah. As it sees the cartage, it's "Tonight we dine." All right.
Okay.
All right.
The Mighty Anna's turn.
Ah, boy.
They have
Here we
pack
go.
tactics. These ones are just going to dash. Oh. 35, and you have only 25. So I can only get to there. Are there any more? One way up there. Yeah, it would just make sense for it to just go down here. Just making sure that their movement is only 30? I think so.
Don't worry about
No, they have 50 feet.
that. Oh.
That's a lot of movement.
So I moved 60 with them, so they're just going to go right up to...
This is why we gave me kinetic jaunt.
Yep. Oh, there's a good chance my gross just goes.
No, they can't... Only one can attack, I think.
Yeah, but his held action is to dash behind Sinbad.
Yes.
And Sinbad doesn't provoke oppies, but Mecha Gross.
It's going to... It's going to spray its cold breath. So
Yeah.
I need...
Is it bonus action?
Hold that?
No, the one that was able to get there. Or no, then none of them were. Yeah, so it's good. Yeah, never mind. These two are going to...
Up here.
They're just going to probably rip and tear.
But I had
Actually, no, this one is going to breathe its ice breath to hit Sigurd and you, Aiden.
Mm-hmm.
So I need you both to do Constitution saving throws.
Does it go around corners?
I mean, first of all, this isn't really a corner. Second of all, I mean, there's enough. There's
Yeah.
enough
Because
space.
with 3/4 cover, you can avoid most things that don't go
Wait,
around
what
corners.
is 3/4?
Loki is on his shoulder.
Oh,
Loki
yeah.
is part of this.
Loki's getting 3/4 cover, which I think gives advantage on some saves. I don't
I'll
know
just
if
say
Con is one
I'll
of them.
just say you get advantage on it because of the fact we'll look at it afterwards.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
23.
All right, it was a con save.
Yeah, con save.
Okay. All right. Fortunately, Loki doesn't have great on that, so, but I have advantage. 21.
Yo.
Yeah, you're all good, but you still will take 11 points of cold damage.
Is that after it being halved?
That's with it being halved.
Wow.
5 it is.
All right,
Alright.
don't get
And
beat done.
I need you to all do
Of
frost
course,
checks
it's
as
just-
well.
We all pass.
Yeah, we all pass.
All right, you'll hit over 20.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Meanwhile, this one is just going to attack you with advantage, Aiden.
Okay.
Getting a... That's only going to be a 13 to hit.
That's not good enough.
All right.
Loki concentration.
On Loki
All
concentration.
right. Thanks for the reminder. 14,
Yeah, we're
still concentrating.
All right. And yeah, those ones are going to go there.
There's this last one up here.
It's just going to stay by the mage. Like a loyal dog.
Cool.
All right,
It's padded.
Sinbad.
All right. Well, I do not have any other options here than to use kinetic jaunt,
I'm very glad I gave that to you.
and that increases my movement speed by 10, which is nice. So I can be like do a little bit of Sabrina action.
Which means
Realistically, I don't want to get ahead of you guys, though, for obvious reasons. Oh, these guys also have 50 feet of movement. Okay.
in the meanwhile, I'm assuming Mechagros is going to be.
Well,
taking
the good
offers.
news is I did cast a spell, so I get another 20 feet from flying. So I think I'll go here because we have a rock. Because I don't want to get gimped by the guys behind me. Mechagros proceed to take all the oppies. All 3 of them.
Yeah, it can easily make that.
Oh,
So while you roll for oppies and carnage,
All right. It's going to take a bunch of opportunity attacks. Where was it? Where was Mechagros prior?
I think right here.
All right. So that'll just be 2 opportunity attacks at advantage. One is a 24.
Yep.
And the other that's not going to hit. That's only 8. All right. So that will, it will be a total of 7 points of piercing damage and 5 points of cold damage.
Okay. And that first is still fine.
Okay.
all right, and with my main action. Oh wait, I can't. Never mind. I should have quickened this. Oh well. That's all I can do because I cornered myself here.
Okay. So
We had to move.
as you hear the howl of the warlock, it still reverberates for those 6 seconds, and then you hear thumping. You look to the upper left where you caused the flood, when from amongst the trees on the ridge a figure appears, a large creature with a crest on its head, purple mane.
Oh
The,
no!
the crests are to blame.
We run.
It
I don't
looks
think we
over
can.
it looks over the battle as it reaches behind it, and it grabs kind of this glob of water that just begins to freeze, and it forms a bow in the likeness of itself, and it starts aiming it. I'm gonna roll it into initiative.
cool.
Oh boy.
Plus
Well.
15.
I've never seen the initiative tracker this long.
We run.
It gets worse.
You weren't here last time when we were at the wall.
Fair enough.
All right. Yeah, and it will be these guys' turn.
Oh dear.
No, not enough. They're just gonna dash. 25. Can I get to there? All right. I'm gonna just do these ones after, actually, just because it's so slow. Let's just do the ones I can Yeah, I'll just say, oh, it's the Warlock's turn. She is going to... She is going to put some darkness down. Actually, no. She's going to hold her action. She is concentrating on a spell.
Magic missile, magic missile.
I guess
Well,
I
we
have...
can't see her.
We can see
We
her.
can.
This entire area is like 20 feet up, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like 20 feet up. There's a 100-foot wall of snow that is, or 100-foot long wall of snow between us and anything on this side. It's 20 feet tall.
Okay. He's gonna go over here. So what happens when control water is used against control water?
I don't.
There is no ruling on that, I don't think.
Yeah, there's no ruling on that.
Okay.
Would they just kind of do whatever between?
They'd
uses?
probably combine, I would assume.
Each person's action
The
wouldn't
effect.
control it until the next person's turn. Basically.
Yeah, I
well,
guess so. So
Another.
What do you even? Can't lower the water.
That's not what we should be concerned about.
all right.
That's true.
120 feet. All right. That's good. It's gonna hold up its bow, and you see this glob of ice shoot from it as it creates this swirling vortex inside the snow.
Does it have freezing storm sphere?
It just used control water with the whirlpool.
That was not control water. That was something else.
Oh,
There's
Where is it? Just in here?
no. It's over here. Here I'll
Okay.
show it. It's right here.
Oh dear.
All right. Claudia and Zacharias are going to. They're gonna.
they disengaged.
What do you want them to do?
yeah.
Disengage and head for us.
Disengage and move. Yeah.
Okay.
With one
Arguably,
range.
I don't think he needs to disengage. He can probably risk the one offie, but
Zacharias can probably deal with it if he
Yeah.
wants to, but Claudia definitely
the
needs to
problem is
disengage.
if he dashes, he leaves her, and then she gets surrounded.
Yeah. They're gonna try and hold them off and just kind of follow your lead.
Okay.
Yeah, Zach
Over the
could hold his
box.
action for anything that gets next to him to start hitting.
All right.
Should
The
he
Suicune.
be
Oh,
here then?
yeah. If you want him there, yeah, sure. The Suicune's gonna use a legendary action to move. What is it? Is it half? It's speed without provoking opportunity attacks.
Oh dear.
That's one legendary action.
Okay.
All right. Loki.
All right. Okay. I think Loki is gonna. Let me look up Fireball's range.
150 feet.
It's fine.
If you can see them, you can blast them.
No, I meant the radius.
Oh, 20 feet.
20.
It's at 20 feet.
Yeah, I wanted to pull up the
So
ra-
this.
Oh. Okay. Loki is going to. Let's see, how many of these can I get without hitting? see.
That'd be 4.
Yeah, I could get 4 either way. I suppose it's. Well, actually, it's got like massive cluster of enemies here, though. Yeah, I think the front is going to be a lot easier. I think focusing on the behind is probably better. So
There's still more.
I was about to say.
You got these guys and then all these guys.
yeah, behind is definitely better. Okay, yeah, Loki's gonna fireball this cluster of enemies.
1, 2, 3.
All of them need to make a DC 19 dex saving throw.
Oh wow.
Oh, this line is so unfortunate.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh well.
That's a fail. That's a pass. Fail.
Oh.
So that's 2 passes, 3 passes, 3 passes, and 8 fails. So roll the damage.
All right. Okay. $33 fire damage.
All right.
Half on a successful.
Nice.
So let me just determine which one's failed here. I'll just-
16.
So I'm gonna go from left to right. So need my Discord open. That one's failed. It dead. This one, what's half of that? That would be
16.
16.
16.
All right. So they're gonna be bloodied. All right. I'll just determine which one's died here, actually. So that passed. That died. This one failed. And it's just the Hellhounds have 2 different HP, so this is a little difficult. Okay, they'll have that much left if they passed. Or failed, okay. That one passed. That one failed. That one failed. It failed, but it's still alive. Okay. Okay, so, yeah. Is that your turn?
Yeah, let me see. Can I use... Well, it doesn't matter. There's nothing in the range of control water, so it doesn't matter if I... Yeah.
Okay.
But let me... I'm going to check if this is bonus action, but it doesn't matter for this turn, so that'll be his turn.
Alright. Then next, we are going to go to... I'll fix their HP later. We're going to go to another legendary action from the Suicune.
Oh.
Just going to go right there. And then we're going to go to Sigurd.
Okay. Let's see. Sigurd is going to... Yeah, he's going to Giant Smite.
Alright.
Getting big. Should be fine. We need the extra damage anyways. Now look, he's got more breathing room. He's gonna move here,
Alright.
and he's gonna start attacking. So
Okay.
he's gonna lay some attacks into this guy. Actually, let's see. How many feet of movement do I have? 5, 50. That would give me opportunity attack. So. Nah, I don't need to flank. I'll just attack.
Alright. Are you
Words
attacking
of a
the Mighty Anna?
this guy right here. Yeah.
Alright.
Watch me roll 3. Fails. I'll just roll out of them all at once. Let's see, that's an above Above 20, 19, and then 17.
Those all hit.
Okay. So,
You can just roll the damage together unless it's cold damage.
no, none of it's cold damage.
Who wants to do cold damage?
6 plus 3, 4 plus 12. 34 to this guy.
That does not slay it, but it is bloodied, similar to the fireball.
Punch, punch, punch. All right. And, yeah, that's his turn. Bonus action, action.
All right.
He's gonna stick here.
All right, Sabrina.
Fireballing the same ones
He's
Loki
stick
did.
here.
Okay, that's probably going to finish him off, but just roll the damage. I guess we can just determine if they would survive.
33, same.
Wow.
Loki and Sabrina are in sync today.
Yeah, even if they succeed, they'd all die.
Mm,
It's that A rank support.
yeah. Being in a relationship is nuking your opponents together. Heart emoji.
Yeah. A wise man once said, "It's the dream is to kill friends. Killing with friends is the dream."
True.
Yeah.
Words to live by, honestly.
All right. It's gonna use his last legendary action to move there, and yeah. We're gonna go to Aiden now.
Okay. Yeah, I think the goal right now is that we're kind of just holding out. So let's deal with these guys. Starting with the one that's bloodied.
All right. One that Sigurd just hit.
Yep.
What's your minimum damage, by the way?
My minimum?
Actually, never mind. Just go about it.
No, there's the hit first. But I didn't miss.
Guys,
Oh my
something.
gosh.
well,
Oof.
dang.
That misses.
Yeah, well, I gotta make the other attack then. Wow.
That hits.
Guys, I think we figured out its AC.
And I like to get sneak
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
A 3 still hitting, man.
Yeah, it's kind of gross. Okay, well, that's 28 damage.
Yeah, you slay it.
And, I'm in line of sight to both of them. I don't like that. Disengage, and I'm gonna get around the corner.
Okay. And then we're gonna go to their turn.
Yep.
Excellent.
Oh, wait, I did want to make Mech Gross move, but at this point...
Okay, where are you going to move them?
I mean, I want to just sort of be next to Sinbad's attack. Yeah, Sinbad.
Okay, so I'm gonna need Sigurd. Sigurd, Loki, and Aiden to make a dexterity saving throw, or out there.
It's Dex.
Or con, sorry.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
And
I was like, wait.
actually, make two for Loki and Sigurd, one for Sinbad, and one for Mecha Gross.
oh, is Aiden not gonna hit?
He's only gonna get hit by one, so he's gonna make
Okay,
one.
so
Okay.
same mod for both.
20
Aiden
for the
got
first
18.
one.
Good old deck saves.
Mecha Gross got a nat 20.
Yo, first one is 17, the second one is higher.
Okay, passed first
second
one.
one's well
Loki
above 20.
passed the first one, failed the second one.
Okay.
And I'm just going to roll the 2 concentrations now while you're doing Okay, yeah, concentration's over.
Uh-oh.
No!
All right. Did anyone?
Flash of Genius.
Oh, Flash.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Snap your fingers.
Did
to
anyone get
wall.
below a 12 for the dex check?
No. Wait.
Loki did.
Oh, Loki did on
Yeah,
2 of them.
2 of them.
one
Did
of
you get
them.
below 12 on both of them?
Wait,
One of them.
but I'm seeing a 4 and a 4.
He got the first one. He got a dirty 20, a 3, and then a dirty 20. And the
Oh.
second one, he got 2 4s on.
All right. So the first
Oh.
one, everyone passed, I think. So that's gonna be 22 cold damage. And then the second one.
I don't know which one hits me, but
The second one's gonna hit you, Sinbad.
okay.
Which
The
is
first
Okay,
one was
5.
hitting Sigurd, Loki, and Aiden. The second one is.
the second one would be Sigurd, Loki, Sinbad, and Mechagross. And that's going to be 19 points of cold damage.
Is that before or after being halved?
That has a-
or is it being halved?
That's not halved yet. If you passed it, then
Oh.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry.
Nice.
That
Just
hurts,
making
and
sure.
That
Didn't
changes
wanna-
things a lot.
Didn't want to accidentally take a quarter of that when I should only be taking half.
and just for good measure, this one's gonna do it as well. So everyone in this cone,
Yay!
do another con save.
I'm still doing the math and the health.
Gosh, frickin' darn it.
Wait,
I.
that
Oh
mean-
hey, I got a 10.
Well, that's a fail. That's a fail.
how wasn't that?
And that's a pass.
Nat 20.
I get
wasn't
the...
Was I in the code?
No.
Yes.
Okay,
Were you?
12 pass.
12 is a yes, it's a pass.
Okay, thank goodness.
Definitely passed.
All right. So that's going to be another 66 of cold damage coming your way.
Just dying. I'm gonna take a quarter.
Another 22 and half if you passed. So 12 or 20 or 11 if you passed.
11 if you pass, and then just 5 with the full
Yeah.
persist.
There's no other hellhounds except the one up there. So we're going to go back to the top of the round with Sinbad.
So I have some bad news.
Uh,
We skipped over these guys' turn.
Oh,
No, he didn't.
Did we?
No, we
didn't.
didn't.
Huh?
No, we
they
didn't.
did.
yeah. They dashed.
Those guys go next.
Because I don't
They
see
go
them in
after
the
you.
initiative anymore.
where?
Oh, it's because I deleted the one.
Oh.
That's
Oh,
why I'm 99% sure we
No,
did
we
in
didn't.
fact skip them.
we did not skip over them
They're at
because...
They had a
17.
17.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
all the way to the top.
Here, what I'll do is I'll put him over here.
Yeah, they went after you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
Okay.
And good old anchor for
Yeah.
Oh, and now it's doubled.
Okay.
You know,
All right,
the
just
other.
to make sure.
no, that one's supposed to be there. He moved it over there.
I know, but they both have initiative.
Oh, what?
What's going on? I see it.
Whatever.
moving.
So the one on the left was being
Yeah,
tracked
okay.
alongside the one on the
Okay. Let's move along.
All
All
right.
right, Sinbad.
So, I do believe that the time for blasting has come. So I'm going to go ahead and use my bonus action to call lightning and hit these 3 guys.
All right. So deck saves.
Dex saves.
I got a 4. I got a 21. Where's my last d20? I'll just roll this one again. And I got a 10.
All
So I'll
right.
say the one in the middle passed.
Yeah. It's 20 damage to the failures.
20 damage. Oh, that that leaves them at 2 HP.
No.
Well, that's good to know, actually, because I was going to use my action for a poor choice, I think, otherwise.
All right. So that'd only be 10. All right.
And that was
Stupid
my
health
bonus.
bar doesn't work, by the way. It's showing for
Yeah.
one, but it doesn't use it on the other.
Yeah. So is this visible
Yeah,
stuff? Or
it's a
not?
swirling vortex of snow.
All right. Then. I. Where? What's the range on psychic lens?
120.
Are you?
Can you?
So you're gonna
Oh no.
Are you?
Maybe.
Wow.
you're gonna have to like peek around the corner to do that.
Yeah. Well, unfortunately.
So
And
dumb.
This guy.
Well, he can
Well, I
move
just cast
without
a spell,
opportunity.
so I can just land on this here rock. I'm like, I don't know, something like that. We're on the rock. That's the important thing.
Okay.
And I'm going to hold my action for the psychic lance because I have to.
You can't, because you already cast a spell.
I'm like, does holding
What?
action and
Yes, because
concentrating
it means
count as
it means you're holding it to you're when you hold an action, you're casting it.
All right, that's
No.
fair.
Yeah.
All right.
Do you want to change your movement knowing that?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
In that case,
'Cause that would be a really cheesy way to do like 2 spells in the same round.
yeah. So, in that case, so the Suicune, can he see through the? Can he see past this rock?
It seems like no. If you want cover via the rock, then you would definitely have it.
Okay, so I'm gonna use my flight. I'm gonna use minor illusion to finish making cover here from him, so he can't see us.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna go back through Sigurd.
Okay.
And actually, now I'm gonna be here, so there's less surface area. All right, there we go.
The Knoll's turn. I'm gonna do this little, yeah. It's gonna just dash to there. These guys, they're in just pretty much a line, so they're just gonna move up to.
Oh no, he was so close.
All right.
Oh, Sinbad, you got your line.
Hey, Sinbad.
5, 10, 15, 20.
He can move.
25, 30. What spells do you have? Let's see. She is going to... Oh, yeah, this trick. You are reminded of what this Knoll Mage did last time when it...
Yep, I know exactly what's going on here. I remember the last episode.
90 feet from it.
Oh no.
Well, it has to see us.
Yeah.
No, that's not what it's.
That's not what it's doing.
It's
Yeah.
not casting a spell at you.
As soon as I
Alright.
saw it, I was like, that's vortex warp.
Yep.
And guess whose turn it is now?
Crap.
Mm.
It's going to... Where's your stat block?
Well, the important thing is we can't get toxic clouded right now.
Mhm.
It's gonna shoot 3 arrows at you. First, the harpoon arrow. It's going to fire at... I'm going to give you a little bit of cover, Sinbad.
Yeah, I'm assuming he's tall enough he can see over the rock.
Yeah.
Big guy.
He's a big boy.
Does a 17 hit you? You have +2 AC right now.
Doesn't he also mirror images?
I will shield.
Oh, wait,
that.
don't you have mirror images up?
Oh yeah.
I'm like.
You did note down you had 3.
I guess we'd have to roll the d20 because we have to see if it hits one of them first.
All right.
And no, it hits me. This spell. Oh wait, is that a disadvantage still?
Oh, right, it would be a
Displacement work.
It would be at disadvantage.
Unless he has true sight, in which
He
case
does-
I'm scared.
He does not have true sight. He got a nat 20 on the second roll.
Oh,
Well,
All right,
Yeah.
so
that's fine. Actually,
we use shield here.
All right. Ba-ting! The arrow looked like he was going to drag you in.
Oh, well, I guess that's what harpoons do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He twirls around another arrow. He fires it at... He's going to fire it at Mechagross.
oh.
Getting a 15 to hit.
Dang it. Just exactly.
All right. It's going to take... 16 points of piercing damage. And it has to do a strength saving throw. Or, dex saving throw.
Save. Okay.
I don't think he's doing too good.
No, he's not. It's only 15.
That's a fail. It is now restrained.
Hmm.
As ice kind of cakes around its feet. It can repeat the saving throws at the end of the next turn. Or end of its turns. And it's going to fire the last arrow. This last arrow just looks like it pulls back the string on this frozen bow and it aims it towards Sigurd. Ugh, I don't think that's hitting. It's only a 14.
no.
Yeah. As you feel it kind of like hit you, but it just kind of plinks off, but you kind of just felt yourself reverberate when it hit you. And that's going to be its turn.
Interesting.
I feel like that would have exploded if it landed.
So like, she says, we'll hold off these ones.
No.
Or what do you want her to do? Okay.
Back off.
Okay.
Deal with this one.
That has
Alright.
a thing.
They can only
We
get to
can
this
end-
one.
Yeah,
All right.
they can
They'll lay
actually figure out
all
how to
4
have
attacks
one.
into it.
Go.
Zacharias hits with both. Claudia hits with one.
Yeah, I mean Zacharias had an advantage, so I'd be surprised.
Oh, let's just see if he crit. No, there was a nat 1 there though. So. All right. So that'll be 66. And it's the modifier. It's like +3, so +9, that'll be 34 damage. That slays it. It's going to move right here with the legendary action. So you see it readying its bow again. Loki.
Okay. First things first, Loki needs healing badly, so Loki is gonna quaff a potion.
All right. Superior?
Greater, he doesn't have a superior.
Okay.
So that's
We are dreadfully lacking in superiors.
Mm-hmm.
That's because they're not sold.
Okay, so Raider's 20 HP again?
That's
Or
correct.
30?
Yeah.
20.
20, okay.
20.
Gotcha. Second, he's gonna get off Sigurd, and he is going to use the tree over here as cover.
Okay. Is that your
And
turn?
yeah, that'll be that's his action. That's his action and his movement.
All right. It's going to aim at Claudia with a harpoon arrow. Getting a 18 to hit, and that meets beats. So, what's the deal with this? A huge or small must succeed on a strength saving throw. Do you guys want to do it, or do you want me to do it?
I'm like,
I don't think we have the night step left.
It's just +3.
here we go. Okay.
There he goes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Bye,
Ooh.
Claudia.
You are
Should
pulled
have used the AoE bless. The
5,
oracle.
10, 15, 20. And she takes a total of... that'll be 17 points of piercing damage.
When you're hiding behind a rock, but the guy hits you and you fly over the rock.
Yeah, that must have hurt a little bit.
Hit the rock on the way over.
yeah, a little bit. Just
Yeah.
boom.
It kind of wraps around her foot. She's kind of like yanks it. She's dragged. All right. That's all his legendary actions, though. So then we will go to Sigurd.
Okay. This is a problem. These guys are a problem. There's problems all around, honestly.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Let's see. I'm going to probably just attack, honestly. Deal with these guys in front. Yeah. As he's stepping up onto the rock a little bit to try and punch this guy off.
All right. All right. Make some attacks.
All right. There's a weird diagonal, so I can't get flanking. Oh well.
Yeah, you'd have to be there.
Yeah, yeah, no, I can't really get there unless I'm like that, but
You're too big.
too big. That's a 12 as the lowest, but the other two are 24.
The 224s will hit. Or wait,
Yeah.
you might hit it. I think its AC might be garbage. No, just the 215s hit, or 224s hit.
Yeah. Oh, that's not 12, that's an 11 also, but
Yeah, 11 still doesn't hit.
regardless. $23 to this guy right here.
All right. All right. It looks wounded. Looks halfway done.
Okay, got it.
Sabrina.
Okay. Toll the Dead, this guy.
That's a whiz safe.
Yeah.
It's a 5.
Hooray.
It worked?
Can't point it.
26 necrotic damage.
It goes down as
Hey.
1-2 combo
Nice.
Sigurd.
I'm like, that
Alright.
does a lot of damage at this level.
Yeah. Bree's gonna go right here.
Okay. Aiden.
Okay. Yeah, these guys are really important, so let's start with this guy. Can just about to flank him. Maybe I'll be able to deal with 2. We'll see. Let's roll the 2d20 and give him mod. That is a 21.
That'll hit. Yes, Sir Aiden. Cut down these beasts in the name of the flame.
No, some attack on that one. Oh my gosh.
It's sad because
42.
that does not kill him.
No!
What?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. 3 bits of resolve left.
Oof.
Okay.
You know what?
Well,
I'm gonna pull something a little here. I'm gonna draw out a dagger in the offhand.
Okay. Technically, you're supposed to be holding them both before you start combat. But
Yeah.
I'll let you do it if you want, but just keep that in mind for next time.
That's a
I won't-
free action pull, right?
You have to do it when you first attack.
yeah. You have to have it
Oh.
all out before you attack.
Really?
Actually, yeah, this would be a little cheaty. I'll not do that because
No, it's okay. I'll let you just remember for
'cause
next
then
time.
I lose the D10.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because long sword.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me at least re-roll like the D10 to a D8
All right.
because that was the first one. So, ouch. So that goes from a 7 to a 2. So 5 back.
So I'll have 5 back. All right. So 8 bits of resolve left.
And then the dagger, which is the offhand. So that's weird because I gotta use my dex for this. Or, excuse me, not dagger, short sword.
And that's the reason. It's like if you're like doing two-handed and they're like, I pull out a dagger and do it, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. I forgot about the two-handing aspect.
This is a little weird because it's also not the same mod type.
It's just a 4 now. It's not that bad.
18.
Yep, that'll hit.
This does. I don't think I add the modifier damage. Or
No,
whatever.
it's just a straight up damage dice.
Alright. 4 more damage. Ah.
Oh,
We got 2 more damage off of it.
1.
Dang it!
yeah.
All right.
Regardless, I still want to. Because that's the offhand, so I still actually have my other attack.
Yeah, the only hit point that counts is the last one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why you should focus fire.
Dang it. Fine, we'll just go for finishing blow.
All right. You just have to hit it pretty much and it's gone. Yeah.
16.
And you do it.
Okay.
That.
I wanted to be able to try to deal with 2 of them at once, but no.
It is what it is.
Yeah, that's why
And,
2-handed's not
yeah.
great.
Mechagros, I'm gonna have him use a repair because he is not doing great.
All right. Someone roll a d6 to see if it gets its frost breath back.
Will do.
2.
Oh, never mind. Just
No. Well, even no matter which one we use, it didn't get it back, so there's no.
Mechagros
Oh,
is back to
well,
12 HP. And what was the save I need to make for him?
well, that means they don't get it back next turn, right?
You wish.
We do
what
wish.
What was the save for Mechagros that I needed to make? Was it Dex?
For the frost breath or.
Because he's restrained.
Oh, it's a yes, it's a dex save.
That's why I didn't have him move, or I would have gone tried to flank with him. 14. I don't think that's enough.
Nope, that is not enough.
Uh,
But this mighty N is gonna run up to you and try and bite you, Aiden.
okay.
Was Claudia gonna bonk it?
Yeah, she'll try and actually, I forgot all about her, so let's just say it attacks her instead.
Oh no.
Oh,
Yeah. That'll miss with her 18 AC.
Yay.
Yeah. All right, Sinbad.
All right. Well, they're in a beautiful line.
Yeah.
So
They
there's
are
only
in a
one
beautiful
thing
line.
to do.
Oh, it's so nice.
Yeah.
It looks so nice. It's so nice and even.
Roll the damage
15.
first. And how much are you juicing the rod up?
If I juice it, I can juice it up.
Well, with charges.
Basically, if you use one charge, it's at 3rd level. For every additional charge you use, it's an extra level. So 2 charges 4th, 3 charges 5th.
You said it yourself. Only the last hit point remains, so you
Yeah.
probably want to kill them all.
All right. I will, just because I don't want to roll an odd number of dice because it would bother me. I'm gonna juice it up to well, I guess it's 5th
All right.
for that.
So that would be
30.
2 extra dice.
34 damage.
Yep.
All right. So they might die. So I
You
need
gonna
to
empower that?
3,
No.
Isn't that
Six.
empowered? Because it
Roll
was.
it, it's too late.
6, D20.
Besides, there's only one in there, so it's pretty decent.
only one, I think, passed.
At
Yeah.
17.
The one here. And so how much would that be? 16? So only one's gonna live.
Or is it 17?
17.
17. Yeah.
Yeah. The rest are dead.
Woo!
Nice.
Yay!
Okay.
All right. Do we want me to finish that guy off or start helping out on this side?
I feel like that's be easy enough to deal with.
I think Zachariah will probably hold against that guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I would rather have
That's
him
true.
use his bless.
I guess.
I'm just gonna finish the job.
Yeah,
But
you could hit
yeah.
this guy. You could hit this guy or this guy. Either works.
Depends on what you think is a bigger
I would
risk.
say.
Oh,
Oh well.
I'm just finishing this guy off. I want to be able to have a retreat point.
Let's see.
More deck save.
Another deck save? Are you
Oh,
quickening a
roll
cantrip?
16.
No, it's called lightning. I've already.
Oh,
set it
right,
up.
that, yeah. Yeah, he failed. And I
He's dead.
think he would die.
You will die.
Unlimited power.
Alright.
Yeah, he's dead.
Awesome.
I'm gonna spread out a little bit in case there's an AoE, but actually, that is 10. I'm gonna hide behind a tree as well. I don't want to get shot.
Okay.
It's the tree buddies.
Tree buddies, and yeah, I think that wraps everything up.
She's just gonna dash there.
I don't like what she's doing. She's been annoyance already with that vortex warp.
It's going to shoot a restraining arrow at Aiden. Getting only a 13.
That's a miss.
Alright. It's gonna shoot the harpoon at Claudia again. That's cocked. Let's use another dice.
Poor Claudia.
No.
That will only be 16. That's not going to hit. And it will fire the mega arrow at Sigurd again. Okay,
Whoa.
there we go. That will be 27.
I could shield that.
We don't know
I
what it
could
does,
shield
and
that.
that's potentially scary.
Yeah, you might.
I'll shield it. I've got 3 of those.
Okay. Yeah, shield
That's-
goes up,
yeah.
and you see this arrow it almost goes right through the shield, but then there's this resistance, and it just kind of plinks off, and you see it twirl and fly away into the distance.
It almost passes through, but he just knocks it back with his own shield.
Yeah. It actually did break through. It's just that you got it with the shield.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Cool.
Very scared as to what
Perfect.
that thing does.
Okay. Then, that was all three. Claudia's next. She's going to dust herself off and just lay 2 attacks into this Mighty Anna. Getting a nat 20 for one, and
Yes.
Oh,
Yo.
is it +4 for their greatsword attacks? No, it's +5, so the other one hits. So one is going to do, it already does 10 naturally.
Plus 12.
8.
Oh.
So it'll do 18 on the first hit. No, it'll do 21 with the first hit.
Nice.
Nice.
Big owies.
Pointing at that, and the second hit will just be normal, which will just be 9. Not slain, but badly injured. Alright.
Alright, like I said, I want Zacharias to use his Aura Bless, because I think we're gonna need it.
He's actually not. He's just going to run up and attack this.
Man.
Okay.
Honestly, fair.
He
That thing
doesn't
was,
listen to me. You know, that's fair. He does not like me.
At the same time,
He got 2 hits.
hey,
Yo.
Max damage for 1. And yeah,
Yo.
that'll slay it.
Yo.
let's go.
All right. But then the Suicune is going to use the harpoon arrow and fire at Aiden.
Okay.
Getting a 19.
You know what? This is fine.
You're like, I want to go up to you anyway.
Yes.
Oh, I got max damage.
Oh.
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 What are we looking at?
Let's see. 20 points of piercing damage.
Ow. Okay.
Projection.
All right. But make a strength.
0.
Yeah, make a strength saving throw.
This is almost certainly a fail. I got nothing on these.
Could always be lucky.
Oh my gosh.
Could always be
Hey.
lucky.
As you
That is like.
as you like see it kind of like wrap around your foot, but you quickly just like cut the rope. All right. Then we're gonna go to Loki.
All right. I think Loki wants to show this Suicune the divine light of Reshiram. He is going to use Flame Strike with the Ashen Scepter.
Okay.
It needs to make a DC 19 Dexterity saving throw.
It got 20.
Nope.
Ah!
Ah.
Oh.
Wait, no, even if it meet.
Yeah, you need 4 luck points to reduce it down.
You could use the forbidden spell here.
Oh, you're right.
No. Not yet.
We have bigger problems later to worry about.
All right. Still does half damage, correct?
Yep. So this will be...
Roll it separately.
Oh, sorry. Let me re-roll that.
You could just take the first half and the second half.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, okay. So I believe since it rolls backwards, it's 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 fire damage and 12 radiant damage.
You notice the fire part of it did not hit as hard.
Where?
Interesting.
Yeah.
I guess technically it is water type.
Yeah, Loki notices and calls out, this thing seems to not take fire as hard. And yeah, Loki is gonna After peeking out, he's gonna go back behind the tree for cover, and that'll be his turn.
It's going to move right here as part of a legendary action.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Sigurd.
Hi. I'm gonna knock it prone.
Okay.
Athletics or acrobatics from it?
I think it failed.
Well, we'll see.
That
I could
20.
really- Well, 31. I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah.
okay.
Well,
Okay. It's prone. I'm gonna try and grapple it.
Okay.
Yeah, pin this thing down.
That is. Oh, that's only an 18.
That's going to be a 28.
Okay.
oh, okay, it flashed you.
All right.
Do
well,
we want
that's
to?
fine.
Do we want? Well, no, 28's probably good. And
Yeah. It'll probably pass anyways. But that is a. So it's still prone.
Yep.
So I'm gonna use my third attack to lay into it.
All right. That'll be at advantage.
Yep. That's a lot. Over
Yeah.
like 25.
Okay. Yep, that'll hit.
Oh, wait. $14 damage. A bunch of things.
14
Mostly
damage.
just bludgeoning.
Just mathing. All right. Yeah, it seems like your punches are effective where the fire failed.
All right. And yeah, that'll be his turn.
All right. Aiden.
Sabrina.
Oh, sorry, Sabrina.
All right. She's gonna go right here and hold her action to cast Dispel Magic if this thing tries to cast any spells.
Okay.
Ooh.
Spelling that. Interesting.
All right then. Now Aiden.
Okay. This thing is in a good spot, so 30, just because I want to make
He's
sure.
prone.
I know he's prone, but still,
Yeah, flanking is still good.
That's fair.
Double advantage.
just for the
True.
future, because
Now
it's
you
gonna
roll
end up
3
standing
dice.
back up.
No. Yeah. Also limits its movement options.
Mm-hmm. For swing, that is a 26.
That hits.
Unfortunately, the fire damage part of your sword isn't gonna do so well.
It's radiant.
He
It's
doesn't
not
have any
It's
fire.
radiant.
Oh,
Yeah.
This is being one-handed. 38,
Alright.
unless it's resistant to radiant.
Nope, it's not resistant to radiant.
Okay. I'll do it again. See if there's anything else I can do here.
Another one.
Section. The offhand attack was a free thing, or was it counting as my bonus?
It's a free thing.
Okay.
If you're holding
Oh.
both things and like not a shield or anything.
Yeah. Shoot, wait. Man, I think I can still cast that. Nah, I'm not gonna bother.
your weapon counts as a thing because you're an artificer.
Yeah, I know, but I was more just thinking if I wanted to use arcane weapon on the short sword. It's not magical. I probably should. So,
Oh, that's a bonus action to cast.
Yeah, it is a bonus
oh my
action.
gosh.
I'm gonna make my short sword magical, and I'm gonna make it do lightning damage.
You have to do that prior to attacking. Like, you can't break up an attack action to do another thing. You have to...
Oh, right. So I
Oh.
think I have to commit to this first.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Excuse me. I didn't.
I mean, it's understandable. Attacking twice with a weapon, free-handed, does not come up often.
Oh my gosh.
No!
It's a 20.
Rip.
What was that? Was that with the offhand or the main?
Yeah,
Well,
No,
I guess
that's with
with
that's
main.
the plus 12. So that's the main.
yeah, because offhand's third.
Yeah.
D8 plus 15. This is going to do a lot because I also have to factor in the way that it auto crits and the radiant damage too.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. 56 more.
Okay.
Now I'm going to use my bonus action to make my short sword actually magical.
All right.
So it's going to be lightning damage, and I'm going to try to stab it with it.
All right.
What? Never.
Oh, that probably doesn't work though. That's
You do still have advantage.
oh
Yeah.
right,
Still
excuse me.
prone.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Well,
That misses.
Roll again. Shiny.
no.
All
Oh
right.
yeah.
The Hellhound is going to, as 100 feet is established.
Now I'm concentrating on that.
All right. We go back to the top of the round with Sinbad.
All right. I don't think this does anything, but I'm just gonna call the lightning down on Mr. Suicune.
All right. It'll try to make a dexterity saving throw. Got a nat 20.
All right. I don't know
Yo.
how he can do this,
Yeah.
but he can. He does not take the lightning damage. He takes 8 lightning damage, I guess.
All right. The Warlock.
Oh, wait. I'm still going.
Oh, okay.
here.
You're still going.
I
Okay.
still have main action here.
I just didn't hear no bell.
And I guess legendary actions don't count as reactions, unfortunately.
No.
That would have been fun. So I am going to just do I guess I'll just do a peekaboo T-jolt at this guy.
The mage?
Yeah.
All right. Make an attack roll.
Let's see, D20. Is it a 10 now? It is a 9 still. 16.
She's gonna shield.
Alright, we take those.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, T-Jolt does as much damage as Call Lightning.
All right.
Call Lightning doesn't look so good anymore.
Are you done?
That's it, yeah.
All right. She's gonna move right there. And she's gonna cast Cloud Kill.
Ah,
Let's see.
didn't Sabrina?
Yeah.
Yeah, dispelling
Yep.
magic.
So
How's that work?
it's just basically it's gonna go up, and you're gonna try and dispel it. It's
Yep.
kind of like counterspell, I guess. But I don't know.
This is dispelling a magic area.
Yeah, it's dispelling a magic area because I'm too far to counterspell her.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm.
So.
Yeah.
So wouldn't it still kind of
120 feet too. So
What's
Yeah.
the deal with Cloud Kill? Like it still like happen, but then you just dispel it immediately.
So like the initial.
Yeah, yeah. It's like it's first time a creature starts its turn there, so it's not going to damage you. So
yeah,
let-
no.
Yeah,
This is weird.
yeah. So yeah,
Alright,
make
you're
a. It's a level 5 spell, so you have
Yeah,
to
I
make a.
know.
Yeah.
22.
Yo.
So you just see this stinking cloud of just blood and death form around you, but then it just instantly goes down as Sabrina dispels it. All right.
Yay. HP.
Oh yeah. Ward.
The Suicune is
Yeah.
going to go up,
Round 2.
and it's going to hold up its bow, and it's going to cast not tidal wave. What's this thing do again? Oh, tsunami.
Oh.
What?
The level 8 spell. Yeah.
Yes, tsunami. for level 8.
Cool.
300 feet
Oh.
long, 300 feet high, and 50 feet thick. Gonna make a line.
Counterspell.
Okay. Rolls for that, buddy boy.
Yeah, it's like a power
Very-
shot, but we gotta do it, I think.
You need an 18, I think.
Yeah, but it's plus. Oh, I just roll.
I'm gonna.
I don't get any.
Plus
I have no
five.
I'm gonna
bonuses to
invoke.
this.
It's
Yeah, you do. It's a spellcasting mod.
Okay.
It's your
Plus five.
spellcasting mod. I'm gonna invoke Uvar, giving you advantage.
Alright.
So I'll have a +9 to this then.
No, plus 5.
No,
Just 5. Okay.
it's just your spellcasting score.
I am
You have
going to say I'm
advantage.
lucky.
You have advantage.
No,
Yeah,
you
but-
have advantage.
Okay.
Advantage first and then lucky.
All
Oh my
right.
God.
Do we want to
Aw.
re-roll this with the super duper advantage of Doom?
Reroll it.
Probably.
Reroll it.
All
Yeah.
right. Nat 20.
There we are.
6, 7, and 3. Oh man.
Oh my
It-
gosh.
It growls as you see this ginormous wave of water just form above you, towering above you, everyone here. And then, Sinbad, you just quickly shoot this jolt of lightning at it and just kind of disperses into a small puddle that just instantly freezes.
Fudge.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
All right.
Alright, it was his action to do that, using 8 charges from this thing. So that was a good use of that. Okay, Claudia is going to invoke her leadership thing. After
Yeah, that's a
seeing
little
that.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's gonna go over here and she's going to lay 2 attacks into, and oh, one more thing. It recovers at the beginning of its turn as you see its wounds all healed.
Oh no, it's got regen.
Oh, okay.
Oh my gosh.
I don't think Claudia can use the can attack this turn because of the
Oh,
leadership
right,
is the
yeah.
action.
So Zacharis is just going to attack. And
Yeah.
she's going to inspire one of his attacks. This first one.
Yeah.
All right. Funny enough, he missed, but he just needs one more to hit, so that she's just going to leadership that. So, yeah, that works. One less than max damage. Where's the knight? Knight. 2d6, so that would be 14 points of damage. And he's going to go for another one. Unfortunately, he's going to miss with that one.
Dang.
The Suicune is going to climb down with its speed with a legendary action, not provoking opportunity attacks. All right, Loki.
Let's see. Loki is going to. He's gonna move. Let's see. Yeah. Loki is going to first move over here. And he is going to cast Scorching Ray, setting all 3 of his attacks into. Wait. He's going to do it here. He's going to cast Scorching Ray, setting all 3 of it into the Warlock.
All right.
I mean, that's why I was making sure. I wanted to make sure I'm out of counterspell range.
I mean,
Oh yeah, you're
90
way
feet.
out of counterspell range.
Yeah, it's
You're
only
way
60
out.
feet.
You're way good.
Oh, I thought for some reason I thought counterspell's 90 feet.
No.
I
You were
wish.
probably thinking of this spell. Earlier.
No, Dispel Magic is 120, which is why Bree was able to pull that off.
Okay, 27 for the first one.
Hit. Just
All
roll
right,
them all at
I'm
once.
just. Yeah, I was just. So I'm gonna roll them all at once. 22.
Hit.
$19.
All 3 hit.
All right.
Oh, God.
I will execute Order 66 now. 19 fire damage in total.
All right. That took off a bit of a chunk. All right.
And Loki is gonna go behind this tree and end his turn.
Okay. It is going to fire a restraining arrow at you, Aiden.
Okay.
The legendary action. Getting a 16 to hit.
That is not enough.
All right. Then, Vamoosh, we go to Sigurd.
Hi. I was here. Let me just make sure I've got plenty of movement. I just want to see how much I'm in. 25. Okay. Hello, good sir.
Hello there.
Hello there. Hello there.
Hi.
I'm gonna attempt to grapple this guy first and foremost.
All right.
No.
I got a nat 1, so I'm probably not going to beat you.
Well, yeah, 24.
All right. Yeah.
All right. This guy's large, right?
Yes, he's the same size as you.
So, okay. So would I be able to move myself here and drag him right here?
Yes, just your half speed, but you have
Okay.
boots of speed, so
Cool.
you're probably Gucci.
I have a lot of speed, so yeah. And I'm gonna go ahead and attack 2 more times,
All right.
or just like bash him
All right. Bash
with my
him.
I don't know head or something.
Yeah, just doing the like headbutts.
Well, that's a crit on the first.
All right.
Ooh.
Oh, that's really good. Okay, so 8 plus 6 plus 4 plus 4. So 36 on the first hit,
All right.
Oh my gosh.
and 7 more on the second.
All right. It looks bloodied, actually.
All right. And yeah, that's gonna be my turn.
All right, Sabrina.
Okay. I'm going to firebolt this thing. No, I'm going to psychic lance it.
Oh my gosh, overkill! I think. All right. Well, actually,
Oh.
it might be good at this. I got like a mid roll.
A mid-roll.
Mid.
A mid roll.
How mid?
Oh, well, 16.
Doesn't pass.
All right.
Fail.
Oh.
Okay. 32 psychic damage.
No. No, that does not kill it.
How much resolve?
3.
Well,
That's
it is
fine.
3
Zip can
hit
finish
points
it.
of not playing the game.
This would be gone, by the way, when it casted the tsunami.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I got a BRB. I'll be back as fast as I can. Sabrina will go over here, I guess, to try to get some
Three
cover.
buddies.
Aiden.
Yep.
It's
Can't
tree
wait to
time.
finish it off. Probably not enough yet, but hey. Flanking is fun. Even though it's currently grappled. And
Well, grapple just gives it just means it can't move.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't do that.
Which it not moving
Very
is a very
action
good
trick.
thing.
Exactly.
I guess for the sake of it, I'll put
Okay.
this.
Well, it's
there.
26.
26 hits it.
8 plus 6. 48 from the first swing.
Jeez.
We do it again.
Okay.
Holy Avengers going.
That is so high. That is nearly max damage.
It was nearly max. That second one is 23.
23 hits it.
Six. 24.
24. Okay, it's still relatively. It's still in the wounded. It just has lots of HP, but it's still kind of in the wounded territory.
All right. And now for the offhand stab,
We hit him hard.
which gets
Yeah.
Now we'll poke him.
it's a +7 to that, so that's over 20.
Yep, that'll hit.
23.
And no nod, but it is 2d6. One is lightning. Okay, 4 magical piercing and 3 lightning.
Okay, it's still up. If you catch my drift.
No,
Claudia, go!
Sinbad.
Or
After it.
Zacharias would want the
Claudia's
killing.
after it. You know what I have. You know that it means I have to take him out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So
That's fair.
the Hellhound is going to retreat.
So much for loyalty.
Sinbad.
All right. Which do you think is higher, his Dex save or his AC?
Save.
Probably the save.
Yeah, I'm assuming the same. So I'm gonna shoot him with the T-Jolt. I got an 18.
Ooh.
That hits it.
Yo.
So, like, how do you think it's finished off?
Uh, I like to. I mean, it's probably like he's made out of water, so Sinbad just kind of makes the connection and just starts ripping him apart, just like he did. It's a tidal wave.
Yeah. Just zapping him like several times with the nine tails.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's just kind of like, just chunks of him fly off. He's like roaring, like going towards you, but just like in the movies, just like right when he's about to just swipe at you, you just kind of shatter him into a billion shrapnel bits. And the menace of the hallowed flames is slain as his bow drops in front of you.
Cool.
Oh.
Now let's go blow up this
Cursors
guy just
and-
for good measure.
Ooh. Let's.
I have half a mind to grab that bow.
Well, this thing needs to be dealt with first.
I know, but I have half a mind to grab it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What else
Dex save. Dex save.
for the warlock?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't think it matters. How many die are you rolling?
13.
Because
13
it only has
damage.
3 HP left, so it
Okay,
literally
yeah, you can't
it would kill it.
survive.
Yeah.
So
So yeah.
Sinbad probably just ripped and teared both of them at the
Yeah.
same time.
Gosh.
And as it was trying to run away because it's incapacitated, you just managed to get it with the last shot. Or you get it while you're just like looking behind. It's like running off and
Look
then
over,
just,
call Big Bear.
and we'll be out of initiative now.
Yay.
Okay. Who's hurt? Anyone need injuries tended to?
Can't believe we slayed that thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was
You think
amazing.
Loki took
Sarah's gonna deactivate the boots of speed.
Yeah, Loki's still looking a little hurt.
Okay. So we're just gonna kind of look at the bow.
It's
He's
just
gonna charge
very-
for war. But
a
I
very
think
exquisite
Green-
looking bow is just it looks very much like the creature you just fought.
Well, Aiden's gonna sheath both the short sword and Holy Avenger and
And
probably,
probably,
Careful.
just stretch in pain.
probably just
Oh,
bag of holding it for now.
We do
In
have.
case it's cursed.
Yeah, we could have Sigurd grab it, Aiden get ready that spell scroll. If anything seems adverse when Sigurd grabs it, and if nothing is adverse, then
Then Aiden has a cool new shiny toy.
It looks like a longbow.
Sigurd will. Ooh.
It's a long.
Ooh. Sigurd will take out like a cloth or a blanket or something that he's got in his
Yeah.
bag and just carefully wrap it around his hand before going to pick the item up.
Yeah, you pick it up. It's now in your hand. It's very. This looks like a weapon of legends right now. That you're holding. It's not like it's not like the evil, nefarious looking null weapons you came across earlier. This one looks like this looks like some sort of hero in some sort of legend would wield this.
Huh.
Interesting.
nice.
Very kind of. Oh, sorry. What'd you say? You cut out.
I only said interesting.
Like, we know it can cast spells, but we'd have to attune to it, so...
He very carefully just kind of like runs his hand along the string of the bow for a moment, just kind of inspecting it.
Yeah, it's very loose enough that you could wind this back a lot, but taut enough to fire arrows to a remarkable distance.
Seems safe for now, but well, I don't know if we have quite the time to properly figure out what it is.
I will offer you a short rest if you want to.
Do we
Considering
want to?
we already know what's going to happen next, I'm worried that's not a good use of time.
Okay.
There
Well,
is
I
the
guess
portal.
we should just
because-
ask if we short rest, will there be an obscene amount of reinforcements in Nero land?
The answer is probably yes.
I
That's
think
He can't answer that.
That's up for
Well,
you.
it's
Decide.
it hasn't been an hour. Sinbad, what's the status on the I guess Sebastian probably can't go out there now because he's no longer invisible.
I don't know. How long does Rary's telepathic bond last?
An hour.
An hour.
So we have no idea then.
Okay.
So
Well, let's
I
pick it up
think-
and let's go.
Yeah, I'm like, let's just
Yeah.
skedaddle.
All right.
Just
We
move
did this
and
to
chug
avoid the
potions as needed.
reinforcements.
Bree's gonna pop the Pearl of Power to get a 3rd level spell slot back, and she's gonna start charging her ward.
All right.
Need a break.
I
can go
wish
out of
I
that.
had
Just
my empowered pearl, but unfortunately, that is not a thing that I can switch to anymore.
I could go with
Sigurd
Smith's
will
repair.
drop. Sigurd will top himself off. Well, nearly top himself off with a greater healing potion.
Would you
yeah, Loki's.
would you have attuned the bow if if you had short rested?
If it's not cursed.
Would Aiden have? I don't know if
But
anyone else. would have
The
done it.
problem is more just I don't know what I dropped for the attunement right now.
Okay.
Right.
I mean, would you feel safe attuning to it?
Probably. I mean, there was no issue when Sigurd picked it up.
Okay. And then I will tell you guys what it does after the session, but you're not attuned to it.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, so you're running towards the chapel, correct?
Yes.
Correct.
We are topping off. Does anyone else? Sigurd used a single greater healing potion. He has one left. If anyone else wants to
Aiden just
take
used
that
his
from
own.
him, but
How's Loki looking?
After using greater healing potion, he's looking about a 54 out of 66.
Okay. So
Okay.
you can,
oh, okay.
Claudia's kind of hurt
That's not-
too.
I'll offer
How-
her.
She's
Great.
35 out of 52.
Yeah, I'll offer her a greater healing.
All right, and she'll top herself off too.
Little.
Down.
And how long does it take to heal Mechagross? Aside from using the repair action.
Repair actions instant. I would have to use mending, which means a minute.
We can spare a minute, I think.
That's only
Yeah.
2d6.
If you take that minute, you'll get all your stuff back, Sigurd.
Actually, yeah. We should
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Well, I didn't
You're at-
actually use anything that fight,
the second wind and
except for
since-
giants. My
All right.
We might as well.
You could.
I'll use a combo of mending and repair.
Okay.
So that's just 46 altogether. Or no, it's 2d6 and then the 2d8. Okay, so 8 HP. Now 2d8 plus proficiency. That is not even the command. Okay. Mercurius is looking a lot better.
All right. And so you run towards the chapel. All right. So how are you?
Yeah.
What how are you getting in here? It's a home stretch here. There's nothing in your way.
we're just going in through the front door. Or are we doing anything
I mean-
special?
We know Nero's probably there right now, so
But
unless he has already left, and now we have the other problem. So
I think we got one of two choices. We either try and somehow get us all through the chimney, or we burst through the front door.
I don't think chimney's a good idea. Is the front door open?
You don't know.
Oh, okay.
we could.
Or is there a door?
There's a
I
wooden
mean-
door. Sebastian would probably have described there's a large wooden door.
Do you want to just have Mercurius run in first and just barrel through it?
That might
Sigurd
be
could
a
do
good
that.
idea.
Damage.
Doesn't. I mean, it's just got force damage.
Because
Funnily enough, Sigurd's probably better at breaking through a wall than he is through a door. But you know,
Yeah, me too. But also, I have knock, so we can literally just force it open.
What are you doing?
I think we're just gonna rush
I
and knock.
think we're
the
going to the
door
front door.
open.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just gonna knock
Yeah.
the door open, literally.
Yeah.
You're gonna use
once
knock
we get
on the
to
door?
the front.
Remember,
just
Knock
check
has
if-
that loud thing.
They
Knock has the
already
loud
know
thing.
we're here.
Should we just check if the door opens in the first place?
I mean,
Yeah.
sure, you can do that.
Sigurd is going to use activate Frosterin, and yeah, then he's just going to try and open the door, like shoulder check, like shoulder bash, cop style, just open up.
All right, make a damage roll.
Okay.
Your unarmed damage roll.
Application did not respond. That was in the wrong channel, anyways. So
That's probably why.
probably for the best. 11.
Yeah, well, a door only has 10 HP, so it goes off its hinge. You just kind of... There's
Yo.
no magic reinforcement on this door or anything. It just flies off. And you enter what Sebastian described to you.
Here you go, boys.
All right. He's
What?
back.
Oh no!
As
All right.
Wait, is that Sweetkin actually there?
oh no, you got it in a
Oh.
different location now. So
Okay,
it's not
thank
there.
goodness.
I was like,
Heart
oh,
attack! Okay. It suddenly became maybe manageable. Okay.
So as you
Oh, yeah,
bust
this is
down
the
the
door
door,
number.
all the
I like how the door's actually busted down.
yeah, I know. I used that as an excuse to do that. All right.
Fitting.
Sebastian would be over in this room. If I'm gonna put him there. And yeah, as soon as you enter within like 100 feet, I don't know if you are within 100 feet of them. No. Okay.
We do not know where. the
No
boy
communication. But
Connection.
Isolation.
as you bust open the door, all these gnolls and Gabite start posturing towards you. But then Nero, he says something in a very similar language to the gnolls, and they stop, and so do his subjects. And he looks at you, Sinbad, and says, "How did you do that?"
And Sinbad just kind of smiles and says, "I continue to grow powers not even I know."
He says, "Well, fine then, don't tell me. I think, for all intents and purposes, it's a perfect time for a happy family reunion, wouldn't you say?"
So you're gonna bring a giant nasty monster here then and call it family?
Oh, I wasn't talking about us. As from behind the orb walks a Charizard with an icy complexion.
No!
Yep.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
I knew it was one of the
Yep.
two.
There it is.
And we'll end things there.
Yay.
Oh my gosh. That is evil.
Necromancy.
Why do all of our families suck?
That's an interesting question.
Everyone's family here sucks, actually.
Yeah, no, that's
They're pretty bad, all things considered.
kind of true.
I mean,
Like even
it's-
Loki's
it
family
could be
sucks.
necromancy.
Yeah,
so-
exactly. Even well, I don't know about Claudia and Zacharias. Does Claudia have daddy issues?
Oh my gosh.
Well, we'll see how things end up next time.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Get ready.
Oh, this is the thing that was distracting.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll see you next Wednesday, guys.